Hello, I'm Adam Pacitti. Happy Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK. I hope you had a nice day off if you are indeed joining us and you're from the United Kingdom. If not, welcome. It's time for Monday Night Raw. I won't lie, I've not really looked at what's on. I know Ric Flair's on the show tonight. I know Apollo and MVP. No, I do know this. Apollo versus... No, not Apollo versus MVP. What am I talking about? Apollo versus Andrade for the US title. MVP versus Drew McIntyre, not for the WWE title. And Charlotte Flair in triple threat action against Natalya and Nia Jax. I think. Something like that. How are we doing? Are we all good? You're looking great. Oh, we got a few people in already. Hello, Joeski. Hello, Sonny. Hello, Pickle. Hello, Emmett. Jack. Rohan, Stephen, good to see you. Morgan, a different Stephen, ZP, Andy Duncan, Sienna, Luna, you're poorly. I saw your message. We got a poorly little doggy. The Fiend Bray Wyatt's in the chat. Good to see you. Why aren't you going to be at Backlash? Where are you going to? Why aren't you booked? They've Dennis stamped him. Thingy's on at the moment. Is it NCIS? Some bollocks. I hate it. Why are the things before all the wrestling shows bad? Imagine if it was like The Simpsons on beforehand. I could get set up and then just watch an episode of The Simpsons for half. Alan, why are you telling me where you're from, mate? I don't care, I've not asked. What are you doing? Where you from, everybody? Let me know in the chat right now. I think I've got everything set up. No, I haven't. I've missed some bits. Oh, and I think I'm logged into the wrong place. Am I? Might be logged into the wrong place. It's alright. We got people in from Edmonton, we got Cornwall, we got London, Brighton, Vancouver, Cardiff, Barnsley, Chicago, PD. That's not true. Stephen just named the show. I know he's not from Chicago, and I don't believe he's a member of the police department in Chicago. We got people in from Texas, Florida. That's more like it, Stephen. Swansea, big old Stoke-on-Trent. Durham, interesting. Oh, it's a good day to be British today. Very, very proud. Proud of... I'm not going to go there. Right. We're all good. I'm all set up. Hello. Brian Bunker. 4 hours ago. You didn't even know if there was going to be a stream. There is a stream. Thanks for these streams. As always, my dude. The Cena sim was so entertaining. I was a fucking mess. Oh, God, he's already done it. I was in Twitch mode. I was thinking of the John Cena dating stream thing. I'm thinking, oh, I'm on Twitch. I can say the F word. Can't say the F word. I said the F word. It was fun, that. I was really gone. And the worst thing is, right, I finished that stream on Twitch. Third stream of the night. I was knackered. Should have gone to bed. I was very drunk as well. I'd had all that beer, had a fair bit of whiskey. I kept drinking until about 8 in the morning. I just sort of sat here, listening to music, just staring at the wall, drinking whiskey. It's not a good way to be, that really, is it? There's not a nice ending to that story. I was having fun. That's the reason. I was having fun. Stephen Scodes, hello Adam, how are you? I'm good, mate. Really excited for another fun stream. The streams over the weekend were so much fun. Thank you for doing these streams. We appreciate you. Big love to you as always. My John Cena salute for you there, Stephen. Thank you very much. Boomer Heel, can I have the spare penny credits, please? I think they're non-transferable, Boomer Heel. But I'll check for you. I won't. Jack Hoyle, hello Adam. Hello handsome Adam, sorry. How was your day? It's been good. It's been alright. Uneventful. Nothing's really happened. It feels like my stream's miles behind as well. Raw started a minute ago, and I've still got Chicago PD. Jack Gerard, please stop live streaming because I can't stop donating. Stopped. You're banned. You're not allowed to anymore. Please. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If you're not in a position to do so, if money's tight, don't donate, please. You need it more, essentially. So please don't do that. Jack, though, thank you for joining us, as always, mate. Mark, loved your post on Twitter earlier. Which one? The one about Travis or the one that got me countless bellends? Saying, don't say that, because that's... We'll get into it, I'm sure. Matt, hi Adam, I hope you're doing well. Any chance of some more John Cena dating simulator later? Happy and Stitches Saturday. I think we've pretty much seen it all, you know. Genuinely, this isn't me not wanting to do it. I might play Spyro afterwards. I'll see how I feel. My sleep pattern is so out of whack. I spent like 4 hours cleaning my flat today. And I haven't even really broken the back of it. It's turned into a bit of a mess since I started doing these. And so, yeah, I could do with it. I could wind down. We've got NXT guys in the audience tonight, by the way. They're doing an AEW. Somebody must have finally tuned in, saw Double or Nothing, saw how much better it is just with a few voices, a few cheers, a few bodies in the crowd. Makes things feel a bit more lively, doesn't it? So we got that tonight, apparently. Looking forward to seeing it. Raw is here. I have seen the Alexa Bliss Twitter stuff. We'll talk about that also. Rogue Squadron. Hi, Adam. Only political question of the night. Thoughts on Dominic Cumbucket? Can I say Cumbucket, do you think?
To have the courage to put all else first.
I think I can. By the way, I didn't... I apologise for just saying, hey, it's a bank holiday here. It's Memorial Day, of course, in the US, so I hope you've had a wonderful day celebrating Memorial Day. If you are indeed joining us from the US of A. Yeah, thoughts on Dominic? I think he's dreadful. I put some tweets out earlier. And I did one at the end because I don't like... If you talk about things that are non-wrestling related, people get funny and they'll just unfollow you. So I said, oh, that's it now. By the way, if you're wondering and you're international... if you're not in the UK, Dominic Cummings is a bit like Vince Russo because he's a dick and nobody likes him. It was meant to be relatively light-hearted and just a comparison to somebody who I felt comfortable taking the piss out of in wrestling as somebody who has targeted me personally before, made fun of me on his podcast. I thought, I'll call him a dick. I don't really care. And then people brought up the tweet that I put out about, being kind. You saw a lot of it following Hannah's death. And saying that I was out of order for doing it, and immediately I felt really bad because you never want to upset anybody or be seen. But in my opinion, it's really, really different because Vince Russo is he's a homophobe. He said very homophobic things. He's personally targeted me before, something that I've never. I never engaged with him in any way. He just started sampling clips from podcast, taking the piss out of us. And I think there's a big difference between calling somebody who's a dick, and cyberbullying. I don't think that's cyberbullying. Like, Vince Russo is a man who is purposely antagonistic, and Cummings is a guy who is a liar and just seemingly so incredibly arrogant. And I'm not going to get all political or anything like that. I think there's a big difference in it.
Thank you.
It'll be a sad day when we can't call people who are dicks. Do you know what I mean? There's a difference between doxing somebody or harassing somebody. But people were calling me a hypocrite and all sorts of stuff, and I engage with that. I don't like doing that because it's wasted energy, isn't it? I've realised now. Sorry, I've gone off topic a bit. I've realised how miserable Twitter can make me. So I've deleted the app from my phone. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. It's like, well, I'm leaving Twitter for a bit, guys. I need a break. That's not really what I'm doing because I think it's an important thing to use for the line of work that I'm in promoting stuff and keeping you guys up to date, engaging with you. And I get DMs on there about, there's a problem with the website or a problem with the shop order or something like that I always try to get to. But it's making me miserable. It becomes so consuming. Look at the crowd, and they're all stood 2 meters apart. Are there spots on the floor to keep them apart? Lovely stuff. Well, that's. Wait, there's plexiglass. It's Simone Johnson, by the way, The Rock's daughter. Oh, lovely. Well, I'm really glad to see it. I don't know why it took them so long, to be honest. Constructive criticism and calling someone out for being a dick isn't the same thing as bullying and sending hate. Yeah, I don't think it is. You don't want to get to the position where you can't, you can't speak your mind. Targeted harassment is the issue. Hannah was a wrestler. She was 22 years old, and she was relentlessly bullied and horribly, maliciously targeted. Vince Russo makes his living being controversial. Hey, I've done him a favour. Whatever. I don't want to talk about it anymore because it really upset me earlier, and I've had a bit of a rough day because of it. Not a rough day. It just put me in a really bad mood. And I liked Twitter when I could just go on, and if I thought of something funny to say that people might like, hey, they do big cutaways to the crowd as well. Just do that. But now I realise that everything I see, seemingly, is either really just frustrating and boring, or so poisonous, so toxic. So I'm going to try and use it less. I'm just going to use it for work, I think, for a bit. He's wearing a Kevin Owens shirt. They cut to the wrong person. That's a Becky Lynch shirt. There you go. There's one. There's one. This is so much nicer. Ric Flair is on Raw tonight. I forgot to mention that. He's in the thumbnail. I'm sure you've seen already. Just looking out for faces in the crowd. It's quite fun. Yeah, I don't know why they waited so long. I guess they didn't want to be seen to immediately copy AEW. But it's just... it's so much better. It makes a massive difference. Hey, Reese, I saw it before you retracted it, mate. I know you're joking. Your mum is a lovely woman as well. That's one thing that's worrying me, because I do the thing on, especially on Instagram, and people now comment on my post saying, hey, Adam, insult me. I thought, I should probably cut that out, because you never know if somebody's going to see that and think I'm being serious. Just because I sort of, I rinse people on Instagram and just have a bit of fun with it. It's obviously, it's all very, very tongue-in-cheek. But yeah, anyway. Emmett, hello Adam, hope you're doing well, you old lefty. Oh, you good old lefty, thank you very much. I'll get to the donations. Thanks again, by the way, and I'll tell you a bit more about roughly how much we raised, or you raised, in fact, on Saturday night, all going to Mind in just a little bit. After this promo, I'll concentrate on this. But yeah, thank you for your support once again. Becky getting the plug. Reese, I assure you, your mum calling me a twat did not put me in a bad mood, mate. The old slag. Kidding. Kidding.
I'd like to get your reaction on what happened last week. So we're going to look at the screen. There we go.
The protective glass is all a bit silly when we've seen footage from backstage and they're all interacting incredibly closely. And some of these people will no doubt turn up on upcoming episodes of NXT and be wrestling and be in very, very close physical proximity to one another. But hey, it's good to be seen to be doing something, right?
And soon, you will be replaced by someone far more worthy of that championship. Me. Asuka was not about to be besmirched during her championship celebration, taking it to Nia Jax.
I didn't realise that Kairi was playing Asuka's theme on the flute, on the skin flute last week.
Asuka would confront Jax and look at the disrespect shown by Nia Jax. Asuka showing no intimidation. You want to mess with me, Nia Jax? I'll get right in your face.
I really don't want Nia to win tonight, but I think she's going to. More because I just don't want to see... Asuka's going to win that, right? You really hope so. Kairi saying, so cute, my friend, but... God, the plexiglass is weird, isn't it? I actually love the way it looks on the ramp, because it's reflecting the Tron and the lights and everything. It looks like she's walking into the futuristic zone on Crystal Maze. Big fan of that. Do you not think it looks cool? I like it's a bit like one of those halls of mirrors that you go into at the carnival. I love those too. She's gonna take a wrong turn and go. Did that way too hard on my own face. There is a sequel to the Cena dating sim. Maybe we'll give that a go. I can't promise it's going to be tonight though. Sam, best wrestler to shoot wrestle Don Cummings. Ah, this will be the last Don Cummings thing, I think. Just who's Prime Vader would be fine. Adam, actually no, I'm not in the UK. Explain your tweets. Just read the last one. It's the Vince Russo thing. That's basically it. Mark Leslie, a very happy Memorial Day to all US viewers. Echoing that, Mark. Hope you've all had a wonderful day.
Asuka, I need to get this off my chest, and I want to be honest with you. That Raw Women's Championship should have been handed to me. And do I really need to remind you?
She's getting heckled by the NXT people.
Every time you face me, I mean WrestleMania 34.
It looked like it threw her a little bit as well.
SmackDown? You've never beaten me.
Boo.
I think you need to manage your expectations.
Every time there's just a little bit of me that thinks, what's Brett doing here? Get a bit excited. Mark Leslie, your views on Dominic Cummings were absolutely right. You will always get trolls and lowlifes on Twitter. Thank you very much, Mark. Cheers. I mean, it's all subjective, isn't it? I don't like the guy. I don't think many people in the country like the guy. Maybe I shouldn't have called him a dick. No, he's a dick. He's a dick. Stand by my words. George Price had to donate this from someone doing a politics degree. Never stop voicing your opinion just because you're an influencer. Thank you, George. It's always a worry that, you're going to alienate a certain portion of the audience. There was once that I was doing, I'll tell you in a second, in fact. Just listen to Natalya say not very much. She's apologising for going bozo. Oh, bless you. She's going to do it at the end of the match tonight, that's for sure. She's getting pinned. And then she's going to...
Sucking up to Kevin Owens is going to help you win this match.
I don't think she was sucking up. I mean, she was just, it's a nice gesture. She was just...
Oh, Kevin.
Lay her out, Kev. Stunner.
You're right, Asuka, that was rude. I'm sorry. I should have told Natty that she was irrelevant. But...
Who's this? This is a... Oh. Nia. Of course it's Nia. Didn't recognise the theme there. Yeah, I remember I was really burnt out once. It was like 2 in the morning on one of those 24-hour streams. So I'd probably been going for like 14 hours at that point.
We all know that I'm going to be the next Raw Women's
Be
Champion.
with you in a second. Here comes the pain.
And you
Fully
should know
boring
I'm
wrestler.
gonna be you later tonight, so you might as well get ready. And Asuka.
I'm not keen on the constant cutaways to the
See where this is going.
to the audience.
There you go.
You should remember when
Kev's leaving him to it.
Because that's just a fraction of what's going to happen to you when I bulldoze over you at Backlash.
Why aren't they allowed chairs? That's a good, fair point.
Words, and you've already taken off your jacket and your title. But please, whatever you do next, don't hit Nia in the face.
I enjoyed that line from Owens. Asuka immediately with the spinning back forearm to Nia Jax, who has pegged it out of there. Meanwhile, I think Charlotte and Natty are going at it. Charlotte just rolling all over the place, evenly matched, doing little sausage rolls. And there you go. Yeah, I always worry about... Because that's not the reason that people follow me, is it? The people are interested in my opinion. They're interested, hopefully, in my opinion on wrestling, or they find me funny or entertaining for some reason. Don't ask me why. It's mostly that. So I always worry about alienating people. I remember, doing that 24-hour stream. It's Apollo. Cheer for him. No, I'll get to the story in a bit. I think he's winning tonight, you know. Andrade's been on TV a fair bit, but they've not really been pushing the fact that he's US champion. I think it might be Apollo's night. And that's why they've got the crowd in for the huge pop that would definitely be there if it was in front of a real crowd. Oh, it's now! It's now! We're kicking things off with the US title match. So yeah, somebody donated a couple of quid and was like, what's your opinions on Tommy Robinson? Something like that. And I think I said, well, I think he's a racist. Or something like that. And then for the next, 20 minutes, 3 or 4 very vocal people just kept spamming. Before we had mods. Just kept spamming about how you've lost your entire fan base. And I was, worried. I was like, oh, man, that was maybe a foolish thing for me to say, however much I believe it. But actually, I don't want to be seen as just going, well, yeah, I'm not going to say anything about Tommy Robinson, or if they put a pro-Tommy Robinson message in or whatever, I don't want to be seen as just letting that fly, because I think he has done some pretty disgraceful things and said some pretty offensive things. So I don't really care anymore. I don't really care. If you think I'm a lefty, if you think I'm a beta cuck, then I just don't care. I don't care. I've stopped worrying about if people like me now. I'll not everyone's going to like you anyway, right? There you go. Anyway, got off to a fun start, haven't we? Adam Darling, that's his username. That's not me talking to Adam or talking to myself. But I am talking to Adam. Hey Adam Darling. Hey Adam Darling. Hello Adam, I'm returning to work when my furlough ends on Wednesday, so have this fiver for being awesome and keeping me entertained and occupied for the past however long. Have a good one. Adam Darling, thank you very much. I hope work is alright on Wednesday. Hope it all goes well. Your big return. The return of Y2A, darling. James D, greetings from Salem, Massachusetts. I can never say it, but Massachusetts. Massachusetts. That's the one. Yeah, the witch one. Yeah, right. Was that Salem, Mass? I didn't know that. I thought that was Salem. I thought that was Oregon. Is there a Salem in Oregon? Is there a Salem in Oregon? A big fan of all the Cultaholic content. If you say this in an American accent, I'll throw you another $5. Okay, sorry. I'll do anything for $5, mate. I'd do way more than say something in a silly accent. Didn't mean to call your accent silly. Greetings from Salem, Massachusetts. Yeah, the witch one. Big fan of all the Cultaholic content. If you say this in an American accent, I'll throw you another $5 dues. Went a bit Australian at the end. Yes, you are. Yes, I am what? Salem in Oregon, but the Salem witch trials are in Mass. There you go. Okay, right. So there was one there. I had it in my mind that it was in Oregon. I might watch a documentary on that when I go off air. Boomer heel, there's nothing after this. Make yourself happy. I'll do that after I go off air as well. Get it? It's a wanky joke. Mickey Rowlands, Adam, Shag, Marry, Kill, Russo, Lars, Cornette. Also, what would your dream take a retirement match / storyline be? Cheers for the content. As always, thank you very much, Mickey. Okay. I'll shag Lars because I know he can go. I'd marry Cornette because of all the cool wrestling merch in Castle Cornette, because he's got some amazing stuff in there, and yeah, I'd love to live there as long as he didn't talk to me that much. Actually, I find him quite fascinating in a lot of ways. I disagree with him on some stuff. I think he's a bit of an attention seeker, but I still find him interesting in a lot of ways. And I think he has, amongst a lot of the crap, some decent enough ideas. Anyway, I'm killing Vince Russo, which is very on brand for me today, apparently. Dylan Henderson, you didn't answer the question about the best finisher. I didn't answer the question about the storyline. What was the best finisher question? Oh, you're talking about the Benoit thing, aren't you? Piss off, Dill. Piss off, Dill. Smoothest finisher, actually. My dream take a retirement match / storyline, probably The Fiend. Depends how much they ruin The Fiend, though, doesn't it? It looks like they've already sort of done it. Hey Adam, could you shout out the app Wrestling Amino? It's a place for a bunch of like-minded wrestling fans where you can chat / blog / quiz. Look at this, mate. What I'll do for you. Chat blog quiz. Look, what I'll do is hide that. So you've got a clean take, right? Look, I'm going to go the whole way, look. Giving you a free promo. Not a free promo, you paid $4.99. What am I talking about? Chat, blog, quiz, Wrestling Amino. Hey everybody, I'm Adam Pacitti from Cultaholic.com, and you should check out Wrestling Amino. It's a place where you can chat, blog, quiz. I've used it, and it is absolutely fantastic. Never used it in my life, it's probably crap. I'm joking, I'm joking. There you go, mate. What a guy. What a guy, eh, Jamie? Thanks very much for the donation. Jace, calling a dick, YouTube made me keep it PG. I'm assuming you're saying dick there. Is a lot different than constantly attacking somebody. If it means anything, I love your Twitter more, you handsome man. Thank you very much, Jay. Cheers. It's always just a few people that you know get you down. I was saying it the other day, like with the YouTube comments. I get so many nice ones. I'm so lucky, and that people are generally really like what I and everyone else on the channel does. But it's always the ones that are nasty, that stick in your mind, and they can ruin your day. But also, I'm of the opinion that people can say whatever they want, because we've got this platform, we're putting ourselves out there. But I don't know, just think twice about sending stuff if it's, because I know people that I've worked with previously have been really affected by it. It's when they like really they go out and attack you. I can deal with being called a dick. Anyway, thank you very much, JC. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't mind people. I really think Apollo's got this. Right, anyway, I'm going to move on from all this stuff. Adam Prophet, just kidding, I googled Adam. Huh? Just kidding, I googled Adam. What did you say earlier? I've forgotten what you said. As you know, I'm not in the UK. Explain you. Sorry, of course you said that earlier, mate. Sorry, I apologise. And I've lost your other comment. I'm really nailing this tonight. Why is Natalya getting a shot? She just lost. More Charlotte, overexposed. They clearly want Nia. Why the unnecessary match? It's all just time filler, isn't it? It's just all filler. All filler. They've got 3 hours. Boo! I like it. They're like, it's like they've told them to act like 8-year-old wrestling fans, like, rather than adult wrestling fans. One of them's just going to go like, "You stink! Andrade, you're rubbish! You stink of poo!" Yeah, I agree with everything you're saying there. Why is Natalya getting a shot? Because they haven't built up enough women. They focus too heavily on the Becky and Charlotte, and to a lesser extent Bayley and Sasha. Asuka, I guess, is obviously a good thing. Craig Roberts, hi Adam, I finally finished uni today. I've been watching you from the very start, so it's only right you get this last little bit of my student loan. Thank you so much, and congratulations. Can we get a congrats with loads of Zs in the chat? Angel's watching on from backstage with loads of Zs in the chat for Craig Roberts, who finished uni today. Well done, mate. I'm really behind on the donations, by the way. I'm going to keep an eye on this match, do as much as I can. I will give you an update. I forgot. Update on the mine thing. I haven't properly calculated everything. I've only got the basic stats through, and I haven't tabulated it all. I haven't done the final total, a la Children in Need. But it was over £3,000 that was raised on Saturday night. All, of course, going to mine. So well done to each and every one of you, and especially if you donated on the night. But all the ad revenue's going over there too. So over £3,000 heading to Mind, a fantastic charity. You can still donate, but don't use that link, because that's supporting Cultaholic now. If you want to donate, there's obviously a donate button on the Mind website. Their Twitter is Mind Charity, and there are further details on there also. Wonderful stuff. It's such a good cause. So thank you very much, guys. Ben Carlson, hey Adam, you're a top bloke. Thank you very much. As someone who's been bullied, you and the guys have kept me entertained when I needed it most. Don't worry, much love to you too, Ben. I hope you're right, mate. Cheers. Martin says, bully is on Steam for $9.99. Oh, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. I can't talk. I want to play it on PS4, I think, but because I don't like the controller, I've got this crap controller, and I know I can plug a PS4 controller into the PC, but my cable's knackered, so I wanted to play it on PS4. I was going to do Jackbox tomorrow, but Tom had a bit of a nightmare today, I think, and so he is streaming TW 2020 tomorrow, so I'm taking a break tomorrow. Apollo has just taken out Zelina Vega. Or Andrade. Yeah, but I will play Bully. Can't wait for the barbers, Adam? Yeah, man. I'm desperate for a haircut now. I was really lucky in that I got it cut just before we started, but it's nothing in comparison to Ross's magnificent afro that he's sporting at the moment. Tygo T, wrestling fans all over the world raising money to help one country's mental health is just inspiring. An amazing showing of how the world is progressing. Thank you very much, Tycho. Thank you. Devon, who you got for the US title match? Sorry, title match you put there, actually. It's either going to be a DQ. It's going to be there's no way that Andrade is winning this decisively. He's not winning this clean. They're just seeing to Zelina Vega at the moment. It's a DQ or it's an Apollo win, I think. Watch Andrade just win it clean. No, I think it's going to be Apollo on this one. Where's Bray? You daft racist. Hello, Brace. Aretro. I never know. Aretro. Pathak. Thank you. Yeah, I can't read that. Mercy Drive. Which castle do you use to check your eyesight? I said I was going to stop talking about him. Thank you very much, Mercy Drive. Michael King, thank you very much for the very generous donation there. Yes, I'm here for your wrestling opinions. I have mad respect for your views, but wrestling is escapism. Interjecting political views, whether right or not, is not escapism. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. And it's difficult because it's such a sort of real world thing that's impacting the country in which I live. And we're going through incredibly difficult times as it is anyway, and I've said before, if I just sat here and for what in total, how long am I streaming every week now? 14, 15 hours. If I just talked about wrestling the whole time, it'd get boring and people would stop watching. And hopefully these streams, where they do go on for sometimes 3 hours on a Raw, sometimes 4 or 5 hours over on Twitch. If I did just talk about the thing that was the whatever it is that's on the screen, I think it could get a little bit dull. And people want different things from the streams as well. I do appreciate what you're saying, though. I do appreciate what you're saying, totally. And apologies if I've gone on about something for too long and you found it distracting or not the right kind of distracting, as you're saying. But I think these, yeah, different people want different things, and sometimes it is important to talk about this real world stuff. Adam Prophet, don't worry, Adam. I'm a righty and I like you. I wish there were more of you, Adam, righties that like me. Austin, I pay sufficient funds to drink and watch a pay-per-view with Cornette. I think it'd be fun, The one thing that is the good thing about Cornette, and there's more than one good thing about Cornette, but the fact that whether you like his opinions or don't, he is really passionate about wrestling. Whether his news are dated or not. A lot of people keep saying, I had a few DMs today, Adam, you don't have to keep justifying yourself. That's probably more annoying than anything I'm saying is my constant justification. I'm just trying to give you the reasoning behind it. But I'll do my best to stop that as well. I'm justifying my justifications here, by the way. Hive, ugh, what a mess. A bit more between Charlie and Angel.
sometimes
She loves him.
crashing against each other.
She loves him.
Tension builds as you are thrown into the mat. And the passion of conquering
This is Apollo's biggest reaction. Good on him, says Matthew. 2.
exhausted bliss.
Big kick out. This is weird. We're getting the backstage interview, the sound from it, and going back to the ring. I've not seen that done.
To do it all over again.
Back to ringside. James D. Best $15 ever spent. Thanks for playing along. I hope the whole gang is doing well. And yeah, there are Salems all over the country, like Springfield. That's why they chose Springfield for The Simpsons, isn't it? Not knowing where it is and all that. Double knees. I love the double knees. And thank you very much for the kind words there, James. Adam, you are really behind. Something's happened here, hasn't it? Apollo needs to debut a new belt. Oh, bollocks. Okay, right. So I think when he wins eventually, right? Am I really, really behind? Adam streams a full 2 minutes behind. So happy for Apollo Crews. Well, I think we know. I'm going to pretend to be shocked anyway. I'll just pretend. I'll pretend I didn't see that, and then find a different legal stream to watch. Wait a second! It's the Gorilla Press. It's the Standing Moonsault, and another. He's gonna no. Oh my God! Apollo Crews done it. He won the belt. I can't believe it. 3 minutes behind. Sorry, very, very slow TV. Very low. There he is. He's done it. He's done it. Otis cashed in mid-match. Shut up. Shut up. Okay, right. I'm going to find a different... I can't believe it. He done it. I knew he was going to do it. Mostly from the chat. Okay. Don't be Apollo celebrating anymore. This is still on Chicago PD. What the hell's going here? Right. Apollo's in the ring now giving an interview. Am I still pretty far behind?
You know, when I first started on this journey to becoming a WWE's, everyone, people close to me, told me that I couldn't do it.
How far behind am I?
They looked at me and they laughed in my face.
Apollo's doing a
And they said,
promo.
but you know what, I never gave up.
Andrade just lost his S backstage.
Sacrifice. 11 years of hard work,
Go with Legal Stream 1. Okay.
I can finally say I've won
What do you mean Legal Stream 1?
my first title in WWE.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll just open all of the different... Aha, look at that. Yeah, okay. Andrade is trashing stuff at the moment, so that should have fixed it. Anyway, that was good, wasn't it? What an organic and real reaction that you just saw there. 3 minutes easy, still a bit behind. We just hit a commercial break. Okay, it looks like we're about to go to commercial. I think I might have knocked about a minute and a half off. That's probably the best I'm going to be able to do. Duncan Brady. I see it this way. If Jim Cornette hates a wrestler, take it with a grain of salt. But if he likes a wrestler, start paying attention. MJF/Jungle Boy, for example. Love the channel. Thank you very much, Duncan. Cheers, my friend. Emmett. I've been ill for a few days and wanted to let you know I've been admitted to hospital and actually have to stay in. I accidentally poisoned myself, thanks to my culinary skills. What I thought was an onion was a daffodil bulb. They say I should be out in spring. Oh, you Arches! Isle of Wight, top 3 best things to experience, apart from an Adam and the Gant set, and bottom 3 worst places to go. Okay. Best 3 places to experience, I would recommend Ventnor, generally, but... Oh yeah, Kurt's reffing, isn't he, on Wednesday night? Ventnor Seaside has just got an array of amazing restaurants. They're beautiful, and it's not crazy touristy. It's not like old school British seaside sticks of rock and all that crap. It's just pleasant, good food, good beer. So and yeah, just there's one. Black Gang Chine for the novelty factor. Yes, there's a place called Black Gang Chine. It's all falling into the sea. It's really funny. It's just completely nonsensical. There's there's a place called Rumpus Mansion where you go in and you get weighed and they go, "Oh, you're fat. You'll taste delicious." It doesn't matter how heavy you are. It'll just say that. And then everything's behind plexiglass. You press a button, a light comes on, and it'll be, I don't know, A dodo, for example. One of them's a dodo, and it goes... staying alive, staying alive. And then you press the button again and watch it again. That's basically it. Number 3, what's a good place to go?
This is totally unrealistic.
There are loads. There are loads. The Summer Arcade in Shankland, because I used to work there. You can tread on the same carpet, the same stained carpet that I once trod. Huge. Worst places, Weatherspoons in Ryde. No, that's my local. I like Weatherspoons in Ryde. I'm worried about slagging anywhere off. In case somebody from the Isle of Wight's watching and it gets back to them. I'm the pride of the Isle of Wight. That's what they call me. Show the screen, Adam. I need to watch wrestling. Where's crap? No, because all the places I'm thinking of are just owned by people that I don't want them to find out that I've been rinsing them. It's all of Sandown. There's one. All of Sandown, because it's just miserable there. Derek Sandy's house. And David Icke's basement. James Harris, SRS, claiming that the crowd was made to stand through all the tapings that day. What a boss Vince McMahon is. It must be knackering. I saw one of the AEW talent, can't remember who, apologies, tweeting just saying how knackering it was doing it for 4 hours. And they're taping like 2 back-to-back shows, aren't they? Plus retakes and stuff, I guess, if it's pre-recorded. Yeah, it can't be very fun. Haste V1. Whatever happened today, and despite everything today, just remember, hashtag Cumgate was trending. Thanks for what you do. Yeah, that was nice to see. I like Cumgate. I really like Cumgate. Some of the trends today was so funny. Let's not get into it. Red Dev. Hey, Big D Adam. Don't know what happened with the Twitter crap, but I hope you're all good, and whoever bothered you can suck it. You're a legend, and the bestest YouTube man. Love you, bro. Red Dev, thank you very much for stuff. It didn't actually, it bothered me earlier, but it was just like 1 or 2 people, and it's not worth getting upset about, is it? It's all inconsequential bollocks. It's all silly crap. Who cares? People are always going to disagree. I don't know why it bothered me so much. Boomer Heel, it's your platform, we tune in for you, say what you want. Oh, that's very nice, cheers. It's hard to balance, isn't it? Cable Allen, racism isn't a political view. I don't think he was talking about the comedy Robinson stuff. the Tommy Robinson stuff. I think he was talking about just the coming stuff, and on the rare occasion that I do talk about anything political. I don't think he was talking about Tommy specifically there, but I'm totally with you. Racism is definitely not a political view, Cable, and I'll never apologise for. I forgot the Seth Rollins stuff was last week. I'll never apologise for what do you want to call it? Critiquing racism, standing up for people who deserve to be stood up for. I don't know what you even want to call it. Yeah, no, it's not a political view. You're right. Hugh, really disappointed Pineapple Pete isn't in the Raw crowd tonight. Also, the Double or Nothing stream was great. I'm glad it raised a decent amount. Kiahara, everyone, which means stay strong. Thank you very much, Hugh.
But Rey Mysterio presented himself to me in a time of need. He was chosen to be sacrificed, and he fulfilled his duty to the greater good. So valuable.
The greater good. They are doing that. They are doing that.
I can't imagine the pain that Rey went through.
I really like the greater good thing. How has somebody not used that in wrestling before? The greater good. People have done similar gimmicks. The greater good is just such a good line. The greater good.
In his finest hour.
Crusty jugglers.
I don't know what the future holds for Rey Mysterio. But if that act was his final act as a WWE WWE superstar, then it was a courageous one. Because it allowed us
Just a
to
proper
move forward
sanctimonious prick, isn't he?
in the future.
He's great.
Now let me introduce to you
Welcome, Austin.
my newest disciple.
Glad Austin's kicking about still, I think, rather than going to NXT. Because otherwise, might hurt him a little bit. Not a huge amount, but in the long run, people would go, oh, I remember when he failed the first time he came over to Raw.
They understand what it is like to be underutilized and underappreciated. But under my guidance,
The greater good.
their ceilings are limitless.
See, in my career, I have faced obstacle upon obstacle upon obstacle, and I
A great big bushy beard.
I needed a mentor.
Sorry.
I needed a leader.
He does have a great big bushy beard. He's growing that bad boy out.
Late night Messiah to lead me into the future.
He's going to go full like Eric Rowan.
Thank you. When I came to Monday Night Raw, I thought I had friends. But when they abandoned me,
What's up with his head?
Monday Night Messiah.
Has he got lines shaved into it? I don't...
And for that,
It's just the lighting. It looks weird.
Thank you.
Gentlemen,
Lovely plump lips.
gentlemen, you're both so
Analysis.
very welcome, but this is just the beginning of a wonderful night. Because later this evening, we get to show Rey Mysterio firsthand the goodness that he's brought to Monday Night Raw. When we make examples out of Humberto Carrillo and Aleister Black and show them what happens.
Is it 3-on-2? What's the deal?
Stand in the way of the
Or is it just a
Monday
tag with Seth on the outside and then being nasty? Pulling Aleister Black's hair. Looks like I'm doing something funny. I was just playing with a glass. It's Aleister Black and Humberto Carrillo versus two of them, Murphy and Austin. Yeah. Just a tag, mate. Should be good. Should be good. Mark Leslie, just get BT Sports, you cheap fool. It's not so much. It's fine when it's live, but in previous weeks, BT Sports have ran either no ads or shorter ads. So by the end of the show, see you later, Yanga. You little scrope. So by the end of the show, it finishes like 20 minutes before you watching at home. I know it's not ideal, me being so far behind, a couple of minutes behind,
Charlie, I am the most
but
consistent
it's easier to keep sync this way if you're trying to sync up at home. I don't know who does and who doesn't.
It doesn't matter how
It's always a
many
bit of a
titles,
nightmare.
It doesn't matter how many wins. No, that's just math. I raise the bar for every female in this division. And to be honest, no one else compares.
You can hear genuine laughter in the crowd. It's nice. She is so funny.
Red is not your color.
Connor tries to sync it up. I know a lot of people do try and sync up. Yes, the Iconics. Do not break them up. Do not break them up. Where's Bray? Adam, I have a racing goose for sale. Let me know if you'd like a quick gander. Oh, fuck. Tomo, crowd is like a 2K crowd with their reactions. And I love when heels like Jessamine Duke are cheering for Apollo. Just let them be their characters. FFS. I think just don't put the prominent ones on the show. Like Jessamine Duke probably shouldn't be in the crowd. Especially when like Charlotte's out there. Do you know what I mean? That's a bit weird. Bleary Athlete 40. What are your thoughts on people comparing MJF and Jungle Boy to Steamboat and Flair? Big comparisons. And I won't lie, I haven't heard those comparisons. I assume that's what somebody earlier was talking about with the Jim Cornette thing. It's the first time I've heard that. Maybe I'm a bit behind. Well, I'm clearly a bit behind on things. Loomis is in the crowd. Please don't break them up. I'm gonna Don't tell me if they get broken up in the crowd. I'll be gutted. They're so good together. No, I didn't know that. MJF and Jungle Order, Steamboat and Flair. What, from their match on Saturday? I don't fully understand the comparison. Sorry sorry that I'm not quite got that. Big boots to fill. Guys, I'm just going to quickly fill my glass up. Get some more water.
I accept. 5G. Everybody's talking about it. How do I get it?
Everyone gets 5G with our new data options at no extra cost.
That's good. Next item, corner offices for everyone. Just have to make more corners in this building. Chad, your wireless, your rules. Only with Xfinity Mobile. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Switch and save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill. Plus, get $200 off a new Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra.
Sunday dinner has always been special. It's just nice to have something to look forward to.
Scrabble Flapper McGee. Right, let's get the usual questions out of the way. Will you go on Quizzlemania? No. Do you still talk with Blumpier? Blumpier? Blompier, yes. And will you get your nipples out? No. Much love to you and all the guys. Thank you very much for keeping it simple. Scrabble Flapper McGee. Faustino Vargas. Hey, Adam. I don't mind your opinions outside of wrestling. They're your points of view are not negative in my opinion. I didn't care for that cruel John Cena joke yesterday, though. That was out of line. Thanks for everything. Cruel John Cena joke yesterday. Wait, I missed something, Vargas. I think you're joking. Did I make a... I don't think I made a cruel John Cena joke. Yesterday. What happened yesterday? What happened yesterday? Help me out. Oh, you've worried me now. What have I done? I didn't even go online yesterday. I wasn't streaming yesterday. They're talking about the day before. I don't know. Somebody fill me in. Apologies if I've upset John Cena. I would be sorry if that was the case. Saturday. Are you talking about the fake entrant? The fake entrant? Oh, bloody hell! Sorry for not getting that. Yeah. That was one of my favourite things I've ever done, to be honest. I know it's just a repeat of the CM Punk one, but I made sure the audio was better this time. Adam Prophet, in all seriousness, you're allowed to express your opinion. We all are. It's called freedom of speech. I know that you and I don't agree on politics, but I respect you and you respect me. Let's watch WWE. Adam, I love that. I love that. And yeah, I hope that... that's the thing, isn't it? It's about being civil to each other in spite of our differences. As long as somebody's differences, their opinions aren't hateful or hurtful to people who shouldn't be hurt. As long as people aren't nasty, let's just get along. And yeah, we're here for wrestling and knob gags, mostly knob gags. Liam, my legit stream is not working. Very sad. You want to invest in a stream like me, mate? I'm really far behind. Suellen, I feel sorry for the guy who was sacked for shagging during lockdown. He should have just said he was checking his old fella was working. Wait, what? Oh, I'm confused about this now as well, Suellen. Was this a politician? Oh, no. No! Oh, my God. Oh, I know the guy you mean. Yeah, sorry, I know the guy you mean. Checking his old fella was working. No.
It makes me sick to my stomach that I hurt you because I don't want there to be any animosity between us. We have come so far together. Thank you so much. I appreciate you apologizing, and I agree with you. We grew up together. We signed our WWE contracts together. Hey,
they're one of the few proper women's tag teams that you've got. One of the few tag teams full stop. I've just spilled that all down myself.
Hell, we never even had an opportunity to defend our titles. We were overlooked, had our opportunities stripped.
Yes, this is the right direction.
To the trash. We should still be the women's tag team champions. And over our dead bodies is some crazy lady.
Yes.
And the officer's favorite blonde gonna hold over their heads. What's ours?
This is like a face promo. Have they just turned face? I agreed with every word that they said just then. I'm joking. I didn't. Adam, is your old fellow working?
Cute.
Infrequently, but yeah.
Ladies, you've had every opportunity
Talking about my dad, right?
You've complained, taken cheap shots and shortcuts to get them, but you've had every opportunity in the world, and honestly, you blew it.
You guys have had chances, opportunities.
Nikki, you don't get to talk, honey.
Excuse me.
You don't get to talk.
You just need to
Don't boo them.
and just look grateful.
They're the best.
Grateful. You two are telling me to stand here and be grateful. Every step that she's taken towards these WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, I've taken the same steps. I left Glasgow, Scotland with absolutely nothing. With nothing in my pocket. And I got to WWE. And I had nobody. It was okay for you two.
Good promo.
You always had each other. I had nobody. I had to scratch and claw and scrape and scratch everything. Everything.
Really good promo there.
Lexi came along. Lexi actually gave me time. She
It's like Alexa Bliss. You can sort of see it on her face. She looks really proud of what's going on at the moment.
miscast. I was a little outcast, little misfit. You guys could always laugh at and make fun of that cute little accent.
Billy Kay.
It's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Do you know what's really funny? You all want to talk about your friendship. Me and Lexi's friendship. We are the WWE Women Tag Team Champions. And do you know why? Do you know what? Because Lexi actually stops me from bouncing off the walls. She actually helps me focus. She helps me balance. And you know what? I like to think I've taught her a little something about friendship. And I can't name anything more iconic than that.
Great promo. Yeah. I still prefer the iconic. Sorry, Nikki. Sorry, Lexi. Is Loomis in the crowd? I've not seen him. People are saying he is, so I guess he is. Is that him there? Loomis shouldn't be in the crowd. I can't see him. That wasn't him.
The Iconics taking out their frustrations.
Great promo. Just really good stuff. Immediately invested in this. Both sides brought it there. And Billy Kay now being truly detestable.
Now look at this, setting up Nikki.
People are saying that's not Loomis. No, I don't think it was. If you're talking about the guy that I think you're talking about, yeah, in the Orton shirt, that's not Loomis. I don't think it is. I haven't got a close up of him. I'm pretty sure that's not Loomis.
Proud of themselves. And this could very well be an image that we see very
Give us a close up. Ridge Holland, right. Sorry, right. Harvey. We all love our selection boxes of legal streams, don't we, Adam? In all seriousness, when this stuff all ends, can we get Ross Kemp booked to have a match with the next prediction loser? Would love him and Ross to have a crack. Ross versus Ross. That's the one, isn't it? Yes, anything to get Ross Kemp in our office. Sol, Adam, how would you book Roman's return? So I know he's on SmackDown. Keep him as far away, like if he was coming back and there's a brand switch by that time or whatever. Keep him away from Drew, keep him away from people that,
Is there something I can help you with?
Lana's still here. I'd have him come back and beat Braun on SmackDown. Get them sweet ratings in. On his first night back. Without even turning Braun heel, I think.
That's not even funny.
Just have him come back, competitive match, and win. I don't think you need to turn Braun heel to do that. Although, at the same time, I prefer to see Braun heel because I don't like him as a babyface.
Only on E. In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love
I was thinking about Roman today because it's his birthday and lots of tweets were going out. And I think a lot of people are making the exact same mistake that they made with John Cena,
in Kyle, Texas, after a mission
which is viewing Roman Reigns unfairly
Texas. One day,
and critiquing every bit, and regardless of what happens with Roman, hating the booking.
this is how we saw it.
Doesn't matter how they do it. if Roman's involved, people will largely hate it. And not realising just how damn good he is. And he seems like a great guy as well. He's really good in the ring. I think he's... If he's not saying suffering succotash, he's appears as a genuine, cool badass. I know it sounds silly in my voice. You don't need to point it out. And I just hope that we're not wasting some of the best years of Roman, or some people, you know, aren't wasting those best years of Roman by hating everything that he does by default. Because those same people, you know, in 10 years when Roman goes part-time, or however long it is, will be saying, oh, he's amazing. He was always amazing. I always loved him.
We know that our customers are driving less, which means fewer accidents.
I think he's great. In a non-exploitative way, I think that you turn him a bit more sort of human. You use the personal, the struggles, the battle with leukemia, or the battles with leukemia, in fact, to humanise him a little bit more. But just sort of let him be himself as well. He's just a cool guy, isn't he? He's a cool guy. A guy that should be really easy to root for, to like. Boomer Heel, let me introduce you, please, to a lump of cheddar cheese. Hit one, curl one. Seth should do one. A great big bushy beard. Let me introduce you, please, to a lump of cheddar cheese. Big one, small one. Oh, it's thingy, isn't it? It's the football song by, I almost said Wes Bray there, by Fat Les. Fat Les? Yeah. Oh, what's it called? Vindaloo. Vindaloo. Is it Fat Les? Fat Wes? Fat Les. Fat Les, I think. Archers. I was so sad when Tony Khan said this year's Fyter Fest was meant to take place in the UK. Although they have said that they will do one when they can. Do you think WWE will ever do a main pay-per-view in the UK again? Yeah, I think they probably will. But with Drew as champ now seems the perfect time. Except it's not the perfect time because of the C virus. So, yeah, they will. I hope they do. But Drew should be headlining that. Yeah, I was gutted as well. Because we would have sent lots of the staff down there for a nice day out. It is a shame. They'll do it. CK, hello Adam, you dedicated beast. I've been diagnosed with the fear of giants. I have fee-fi phobia. Thank you to all at Cultaholic for the easing of stress at this time. I'm genuinely enjoying Ross's hair becoming a chef's hat. You're all wonderful. I think it's great, Ross's hair. Bleary Athlete 40, Boneyard Match / Firefly Funhouse / Stadium Stampede. Which one did you prefer? And there's the tribute to Shad Gaspard once again. Very nice to see they've done that on NXT, SmackDown and Raw now. It's really good. Coming! In order, I'm going to go... Could we include Money in the Bank in this? Because I know this is going to be the unpopular opinion. That was my favourite of the lot. It goes Money in the Bank, Stadium Stampede... Firefly Boneyard. I love the Money in the Bank match. Stadium Stampede was brilliant as well. I'm not saying it wasn't. But I just really liked Money in the Bank.
The VIP Lounge will probably not be the only nightclub open in town much longer, but it will be the only nightclub.
Sydney, hey Adam, sorry I'm late. Hope you're better. Love you. Glad to see you, Sydney. I'm good. Faustino, it was the fake entrance. I had to donate to ease your suffering. Thank you very much. We got there eventually.
WWE champion. So please,
Former WWE champion.
help me welcome
Jinder.
the soon-to-be former WWE champion.
Oh, soon to be former. Drew. Right, sorry, I didn't hear the former. Soon to be, rather. Simon, are you doing some Spyro after Raw? I don't think I will, actually. I said I might do it at the beginning, but I'm feeling pretty knackered. Feeling pretty gone. So no, I don't think so tonight. He's going to get 2 more hours of rambling, and that's a lot. Gamer Gooner, stuck in work till 6 AM, so give me a shout out, please. Out to you as well, fella. Gamer Gooner, shout out to you. Hope you're okay, mate. And I hope you get out of work sooner rather than later. Good promo, just ignore the existence of sanity. Yeah, I guess she did. I sort of took it when she was saying, you know, when she was being crazy, as bit like that was part of sanity. I think they just want people to forget about it though, don't they? Which is annoying. Drew's trashing the furniture again.
Now that we got that bit of business out the way. MVP, where is he? Oh, you know who I'm talking about? Is he under the ring? Is he backstage? Oh, is that what all this was about? No, you don't have to worry about an ambush. I assure you. As I said famously some time ago, no contract, no contact. I guess I should just believe you then. Yeah, well, Lashley will not be putting the submission on you tonight. The full Nelson won't happen tonight, or next week, or the week after that.
They're just calling it the full Nelson. I'd have thought they'd have given it a name by now. I bet it's going to be something really uninspired, like the Lashley lock.
I invited you to the VIP lounge, where I graciously hosted you and selflessly offered to give you my guidance, to lead you to the top of the WWE mountain, to navigate the chaos so that you could become the WWE champion. Do you remember that? Yeah, I remember that too. I remember trying to be a friend to you, and you repaying me with a Claymore kick to the face. You can just say Claymore, it's clearly a kick. No.
I enjoyed that a lot.
Flat on my back.
You can just say Claymore. It's clearly a kick.
Claymore kick. I had two thoughts. One, Drew McIntyre is definitely going to become WWE champion. And two, when Drew McIntyre loses the WWE championship, I will personally play a role in that outcome.
Oh.
It took Lashley 13 years. And after 13 years, Lashley has a WWE championship opportunity because of me. 13 years. 13 years. Whoop-de-doo. It took me 19 years to get my first WWE championship opportunity. You know what happened? I was in the main event of WrestleMania. And I beat Brock Lesnar. And I beat him in 5
Everything is just so... It doesn't sound like a promo. It sounds real. Everything he says sounds real.
But I do remember the last time I was in the VIP lounge, it's all coming back to me now. A few of the things I said that night actually applied perfectly to yourself and Lashley. Oh, refresh my memory. Here we go, you ready? Yeah.
MVP, by the way, doing an amazing job of...
Need anybody.
I don't want to say getting Lashley over, but I care a lot more about Bobby Lashley
For me.
and him getting a Universal title match. Sorry, a WWE title match, not a Universal title match.
Ass.
Than I would have done without MVP. No offense, Lana.
Last week, that caught my attention is 100% true.
Hello,
The
Happy.
only way he will ever take this title from me is by prying it from my cold, dead hands. That can be arranged.
Nice. Here he comes. An extraordinary gentleman. I'm not going to read this whole thing because it's so tedious. Uh-oh, stinky, haha, poop, poop, funny, but it goes on for ages just saying poop and stuff. But thank you for the pound. Oh, it's the Claymore punch. Sorry, kick. Good promo. From all involved.
Well, Lashley, you got your chance. The champ is ready to throw down right now. We don't gotta wait till Backlash. I dare you. Get in the stop ring. Please. I'm begging you.
God, they're going to make me care about Bobby Lashley.
When they get the real Lashley, fight me.
Oh yeah, give us a like spike if you're feeling generous, feeling a bit fruity. Don't care how you're feeling. Hit the like button. That's the one that looks like that. Good stuff. Hello, Charlie.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest.
Charlie's earning her wage, isn't she? She's doing
Hey, Charlie.
lots of
Hey, Talia,
segments.
I wanted to ask you about your match you have coming up later this evening. I know you have a lot on your mind right now,
that can be arranged was dope, yeah.
Take this call. Hold on.
Oh.
TJ.
Oh!
I know, that's why I went out there and I said I was sorry. TJ, people have meltdowns and temper tantrums every single day. I'm human. I said I was sorry, there's nothing more that I can
She's
do.
talking to Tyson Kidd.
I get that.
Unless it's TJP.
TJ, I don't need this
Could be
right now.
TJ Perkins.
Focus on this. I have a match.
Yeah, it's probably TJ Perkins. I think they're best mates.
I'm sorry,
Matt Simmons. Adam, I'm always feeling let's add fruity. Me too, Matt.
Natalya was taking a phone call from her husband, TJ Tyson Kidd, and this gets right back to on top of it. Incredibly unprofessional. I mean, you're on
Darren Green Shields. You can pick 6 Corey characters to have Money in the Bank ladder match for control of the Rovers. Who you picking? If Gail Platt doesn't win, we riot. Mate, Gail Platt's literally the only Corey character I know. I'm really sorry. Oh no, Roy Cropper. That's the other one that I know. He might be... He might be on the show still, he might not. I have no idea. I'm sorry, Darren. I'll do it with... What's a show that I know? I'll do it with Simpsons characters for you, if you like. Adult. Ned, because he's legit ripped. Burns, because he's got money and he's gonna do $1 million man and pay everybody, or try and pay everybody not to get involved.
get a free footlong. Just buy one, get one free. When you order
Professor Frank, because he's got all them gadgets and he could make something like some shoes that go and he just grabs it, something like that. I'm gonna go for Patty and Selma for the sibling rivalry. Like there's an existing story there to be told, which means I need one more. Who's a draw? Who's a draw? Gabbo was a draw. McBain, big lad as well. Homer's got experience wrestling, hasn't he? Wasn't there an episode? Who were the 2 wrestlers in season... I want to say 1 or 2? Who are the 2 wrestlers? Somebody help me out there. I almost said Captain Insano. That's something else.
Thanks for sharing your DIY haircuts. Thanks for sharing your savage moves, and especially your awkward ones.
One more.
Thanks for sharing your
Oh, I've got one.
and your adorable pets.
Willie.
Now it's our turn to
I've got one Willie. That's true. Willie. I'm taking Willie.
motorcycle policies.
Proper greased up. What were they called? Somebody help me out. What were the wrestlers called?
Credit lasts your full policy term. So thanks again.
Oh yeah, Bret Hart was in there. Bret Hart was in there.
Deserves another.
But no, it wasn't boxing. It was wrestling. It was wrestling. There were 2 wrestlers. One had a mask on. The masked yuppie? The mask... No, the Iron Yuppie, somebody said there. The Iron Yuppie, and who was the other one? Who was the other one? Somebody will get it. Somebody will get it. Drew is booked how Roman should have been. Yeah, Fred, I think that's a really fair point, mate. I think that's a really fair point. Glamour's Godfrey, was that it? The Iron Yuppie? Oh, I hate that Iron Yuppie. El Bombastico? No, it wasn't. It wasn't El Bombastico. The Iron Yuppie and somebody else, yeah.
Frank Thomas.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. You look like
Werner von Braun, was that it? That doesn't ring a bell.
I wish my husband did.
It's easy. Just send a text. If you're a guy over 40, text back 236
Professor Werner
to get a complimentary
von Braun.
winning new
Oh, that is him. That is him.
free testosterone booster at GNC. Nugenics is a unique man-boosting formula.
He had a match of the century with Rasputin, the friendly Russian. Yes.
To help you feel stronger, leaner, with more
Different. Yeah, that's the. Oh, what season's that? 2. I'll look into this later. Bart the Daredevil. First appearance.
69369 to get a complimentary bottle of
Not the gender bend. Dr. Hillbilly. Dr. Hillbilly. That's your boy. Thank you very much. To Michael, Alex, Nug Tuggets, and anyone else. Emmett, Sam. Everyone's got it now. Thank you very, very much, guys. That was going to do my head in. Ross, just checking in to say hi. I can't stay. I have work in the morning. Have a good show. Ross, lovely to see you. Have fun at work. Boomer Heel. What do you think of the news that Lou Bega is going to release Mambo number 6 after the pandemic? Be nice to have an updated version of nonsense. Unfortunately, Boomer, I looked into this. It was fake. It was a fake tweet. He doesn't even have Twitter, I don't think. It wasn't real. He's not doing it. Unless somebody's showed him and he's gone, yeah. That's a good idea. Might make a few quid. If he doesn't, I'll write it. Dragon Reborn. Hello, Adam. How's Mr. Happy? Fat as ever. He's eating, literally now. I can see him over there in the kitchen. Munching away. He's good. Hugh Janus. I've been waiting 30 years for my WWE title opportunity. Archers be great. Just wanted to apologise for my suggestion of John Cena dating sim. It was a pleasure to play Archers, I promise you. Red Dev. I think the thing with Roman for me is not what he did, but who he did it against. Beating Bryan, Bray, Rusev, etc. Anyone would get a negative response. That's a really fair point as well. But people have cheered him in the past when he's beating people that he should beat as well. But they shouldn't be putting him against indie darlings or, you know, guys that, especially in cities where you know he's going to get booed if that happens, because it changes the perception of more people. If everyone watching at home, and even if they're casual fans, hear him getting booed, they're going to think, oh, maybe this guy's not that cool. You know what I mean? Joseph, thank you very much. Sam Ford, favourite match type? Have a cherry tango. Thank you very much. I had a cherry tango. You know what? I had 3 cherry tangos yesterday. I was so hungover. I ordered a big, fat load of food off Deliveroo or Just Eat or something. And 3 cans of tango. It was so good though. I was so dehydrated, I stumbled downstairs and then I downed 2 cans of cherry tango. Spoke like a robot there. In a row. Just and then just cracked another one because I was still so dehydrated, so thirsty. Favourite match type? I love a last man standing match, mate. And I like a blue bar cage match. Simon again, have you seen Rusev start a stream on Twitch? Ross might be interested. Yeah, we saw, he's also launched a YouTube channel. Or he's launching a YouTube channel. Yeah, it's cool stuff. It's good to see it, because he's such a naturally funny and charismatic guy. He won't struggle for viewers, that's for sure. Oh yeah, Rumble match. Everyone loves a Rumble match. Nice, this is good stuff. It really feels like this is just going to be a dreadful, dreadful night for Zelina Vega, isn't it? With Andrade losing earlier. And like, Garza's going against Owens here. Garza's not winning this, is he? Emmett, just a heads up. If you get an email from the Department for Health saying not to eat tinned pork because it contains COVID-19, ignore it. It's spam. It's good, Em. I like that. I downed a bottle of Tango hungover the other day and it came up my nose when I puked. I'm lucky in that I feel awful. A hangover now is a proper day off. I can't be productive. And even today, my brain isn't working at full speed. I can feel I'm struggling. No way, Wing Clipper! That's the finish! He's not going to kick out of that. Whoa! This is my words. That's me eating my words. Wow, that's a shocker. What? Wow. What a shocker. What a shocker. Arches, now we have some time to reflect on our time in lockdown. What would you say that you've learned the most about yourself since it began? Sleep is really, really important, and you can't. No matter how hard you work, it won't be good work if you're tired. And Angel's still going after him. Goodness me! If you're really burned out, then the quality of your work will decrease dramatically. Thanks for staying tuned to the streams, guys. Is what I'm saying there. What else have I learned about myself? I knew it anyway, but even more so, I'd keep busy. Keep your mind occupied, otherwise you won't be happy, we'll say that much. Where's Bray? Apparently Dominic Cummings is a very slow driver. He drove 260 miles and it took and it took the Contagious. I'll do it again. That's really good. Apparently Dominic Cummings is a very slow driver. He took 260 miles and it took the Contagious. Where's I love that. I'm nicking that. I'm nicking that. Jim, I don't do grading anymore. Oh, it's so good. So live chat is only not working properly on this channel. Any ideas? I've seen a few people saying that the chat's not working. Is this Taker's voice? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Was that Taker's voice? It certainly sounded like Taker's voice. I didn't see him at the beginning because it's ads. I wasn't really paying attention. Liberty, liberty, liberty. Yeah, the chat keeps freezing. Oh, interesting. Don't know what's going on there. I didn't set the stream up in a different way. It's just a YouTube thing. Closing the app too. Good here. Chat's been broken for about a week on iPad. Taker's voice. Ah. Interesting. Taker doing a bit of VO work. Bleary athlete. What would Vincent Kennedy McMahon think of MJF if he was in WWE right now? There was actually just a lot of acronyms there. What would What would VKM think of MJF if he was in WWE RN? I think he'd be very foolish not to see potential in MJF. He's so good. I think Triple H would push him very, very quickly in NXT, and he'd win the North American title within 3 months of debuting, and the world title within a year. The NXT world. I can't believe Garza just beat Owens. That's a proper shocker, that. I know he attacked him when he was coming down the ramp, but that is a proper shocker. Doesn't work on my iPad, but works on my computer. That might be, chat's been screwed for a week now. What is this? Have you guys tried any other streams? Not that you should be watching any other channel. Jesus. Is it just on Cultaholic?
You say the customers make their own rules. Let's talk data. Only Xfinity Mobile lets you switch up your wireless data whenever. I accept. 5G. Everybody's talking.
If you had to get rid of one match type forever, what would it be?
That's good. Next item, corner offices for everyone. Just have to make more corners in this building. Chad, your wireless.
I always thought Inferno matches were crap. Casket match, maybe? Even though I loved them when I was younger. I just think they're a bit clumsy. The finish, then getting put in the casket, always is contrived or a little bit awkward at least. So maybe a casket match. I mean, you could obviously go bra and panties, hog pin match, or any of that stuff, but ones that they might actually do from time to time.
If you vape nicotine, you could be inhaling toxic metals like nickel.
Hopefully we're done with the Punjabi prison. I had more than enough of that in my lifetime, so yeah, let's get rid of the Punjabi prison. A lot of people saying on a pole matches, they just got a really bad rep from Vince Russo, really. They were certainly overused to hell, but sometimes an on a pole match can be alright. As long as it's not Judy Bagwell. She wasn't even on a pole. Forklift. But they billed it for a while as on a pole. She wasn't on a pole. I like Feast or Fired as well. Dear me. Coal miner's glove on a pole is bad. I'll give you that much. She was on a forklift technically. As I say, yeah, they build it as on a pole. It wasn't a pole. Adam Prophet. Adam P. heel turn in WWE. Stop with these stupid vignettes. With the Vikings and the Prophet. So corny and repetitive. We get it already. Just have the damn match. Imagine if it just doesn't... We don't get a match. Imagine if this is just it. Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me, this. Although last week's was better. Marginally. The axe throwing thing, it put a smile on my face once. And we don't need a recap here, that's for sure. Dragon Reborn, do you gimmick people's names in your contracts? In your contacts, sorry, or you shoot names? Is it on my phone? No, I don't think I've got any nicknames. Let me read through. Kenny McIntosh is saved as K-Mac. John Cena is saved as leader of the C Nation. Vince is saved as Mr. McMahon. Orton is RKO. So he's Randall Keith Orton, so that makes sense. Big Show's just show. Golf. We're playing golf. Here we go. Have we seen the belts in these at all? I don't feel like we have. They're the tag champions.
Guys, I'm sorry, there's no food allowed on the golf course. I want to remind everybody about golf etiquette. It's super important. You need to keep it down, especially during our course, okay? Okay. Let's begin. All right, let's play.
Street Profits are really good. Why am I getting into it? What? Ridiculous. Oh. Ruin in the green. Straight in the bunker. So, Viking Raiders. Oh, it does nothing for me. It does nothing for me, sorry. Tyler. I've just done that, Tyler. Cheers, mate. Darren. Who's winning the 24/7 championship tonight? As much as I love Truth, really want someone different to get it. Flair? Wait, what? Gronk's not there, right? Have I missed something? Oh, they're properly knackering that green. They're doing the old Happy Gilmore thing. The ball bouncing everywhere. Hey, my legal stream has just cut out. I can't say I'm especially upset by that. Is my internet? No, I'm still there. It's not working. It's not working. Guys, it stopped working. So that's Raw. Cool. Gronk's doing an interview tonight. Ah! Interesting. Truth. Truth's going to win. It will be Truth. Just because Truth's been hyping it for a bit. Maybe Mojo. Mojo could win it back. But then I think he'll drop it to Truth very quickly. I've found another legal stream and it's... Hanson is cute. I love it. Oh, I'm back miles behind. I've just watched this. Like, I'm not watching this again. Work, you mother flipper. Okay. I don't know how far behind I am. Sorry for anyone sinking. The live chat's not working still. Well, this has been a disaster, obviously, hasn't it? Shall I talk about Dominic Cummings some more?
You guys are loud, tearing up my course. I got reports there's turkey legs all over my course. You're out of here.
Okay, now they're doing mini golf. Oh, I'm jealous. I love mini golf. And they're dancing around now. I am going to put money on reports starting to emerge within 6 months of the Viking Raiders being tremendously unhappy in WWE and looking for a release from their contracts. You just know Vince is heavily involved in this. I just think it's silly bollocks. Montana says the bit just ended, so I'm on mini golf now. Jared, I'd enjoy these segments if the Raiders weren't wasted in them. Street Profits work well in them, maybe if it was them in the New Day or something. Mate, I said the exact same thing last week. I couldn't agree more. My biggest problem is, the Viking Raiders, because you're just losing what made them good, which was them just being proper dangerous badasses. And they're goofballs now. And they're morons as well. They think they've... I get it, they haven't experienced these things before, right? Well, there you go, 2-1. That's the end of the feud, hopefully. It was best of 3, that's your lot. What's he found in there? It's on par with a Berserker now, isn't it? Oh, they're doing a proper Happy Gilmore. There's an alligator there. Great. Well, that was really funny. I really loved that. I mean, it's not going to stop there. It's going to be minimum best of 5. I guess leading up to Backlash. Yeah, best of 5, wouldn't it be?
Can't believe he did that. I brought this for you. I'm so sorry.
You think this is a joke? Oh, of course you do, because everything's a joke for Lana, right?
Google Robbie Knox.
Excuse me?
Linda has some explaining to do. What?
What you need to understand is what Drew McIntyre did was send a message, not to you, not to me.
He does look like me, yes. Add another one to the list. Thank you very much, Craig.
WWE Championship opportunity.
Tuning in now, did I miss anything of value here? Yeah, Andrade dropped the US strap
Send a message back to Drew McIntyre.
to Apollo Crews.
Exactly how
Angel Garza beat Kevin Owens. Good promo between the Iconics, Nikki and Alexa. It's been alright, it's not been bad, it's just that specific. Oh, then Lana now is going bozo yet again.
Tonight is the night, gentlemen. It is a night of celebration.
Blake Smith, hello mate. Tuning in now. Did I miss anything of value? That was you, sorry, I didn't see the name pop up. It was cut off a minute ago. Yeah, it's been alright, it's been alright. We stand Robbie Knox. Robbie Knox is the king of YouTube. I've never heard of him. Robbie Knox. He's funny. Oh, look at that. There he is. Yeah, he does look a bit like me.
Get smooth with the fresh ground nut butters and creamy Snickers. Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter.
Mike Tyson. Big old yawn there while I'm meant to be working. Bleary Athlete, what is your dream promo battle? Mine is MJF CM Punk.
3 in the morning. Who is this?
From State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
We've seen it. I was going to say Joe Punk, because I love them both as talkers.
Red sweater, button-down shirt,
I'm going to go with Samoa Joe. I love Cody's promos, so I'm going to go Joe Cody. I think Cody's a great talker, and he never gets brought up in like the best category. But I've just always really something about them. They just really work for me. He's another guy who just sounds really sincere when he talks to me. Warren, have you had a chance to watch The Last Ride yet? Absolutely exceptional. And I've seen clips, but I've not had a chance to watch it. I could have done it yesterday, but I just slept and slept and slept. Because I didn't go to bed until like 8, 9 in the morning. I went to bed and then I woke up at about 5 PM. Just ruined myself. I have seen the Owen Hart Dark Side documentary, Dark Side of the Ring documentary. Hey, my chat's working now. Good, Max. Welcome to the chat room. I heard it works perfectly if you talk exclusively via Super Chat. I mean, if you, it's up, you know. Just saying. Apparently, that's a fact. Well, how does this thing work? Deal-com. Is it one of those incremental bid things where the person who doesn't, where somebody doesn't bid for 4 minutes or something, the top bidder gets it? But and you bid by like a penny. Is it one of those? But if you, yeah, it looks like it. If you bid, then it restarts. Yeah, they're showing it there. It's just bollocks, isn't it? Just bollocks.
We offer a full 90-day money-back guarantee on your first bid pack purchase.
I want these Bluetooth headphones for $20.
I got these 3 suitcases for less than $40. And shipping is always free.
Go to deal-.com today.
And you pay to bid, right? How much is a bid?
There are auctions going on right now. So what do you
I might do a live stream. Should I do a deal-dash live stream?
Who am
Be fun, wouldn't it?
Betty Broderick is pretty.
Pepsi or Coke?
Like her.
Full fat, I'm going to go Coke.
What are you doing? Tell me, kid.
No, Pepsi.
She feels incompetent.
Full fat Pepsi. If I'm going diet, which I generally do with soft drinks, Coke Zero. Although I love Pepsi Max as well. Pepsi Max a thing in the US? I feel like it's not. It might just be a UK thing. Pepsi Max is delicious.
After a shocking betrayal, the original Bro looks to settle the score for this former partner.
Thatcher, Riddle, Cage, Angle. Yes, please. I cannot wait for Wednesday night. Deal Dash live stream coming up. Imagine if I won. I want a Porsche for 45p. I think you probably got to be in the US. I imagine there's UK alternatives. I'm pretty sure there are. Bleary Athlete, what match did you like that everyone else hated? And what match did you hate that everyone else loved? Hate's a strong word, but the one that always springs to mind, that I've watched back since, didn't mind it at the time, is the Iron Man match, Shawn versus Brett. It's all solid and everything, but for an hour it's pretty damn boring, to be honest. So I'm going to go with that, even though it's really widely celebrated. A match that everyone hated, but I loved. It's just going to be some sort of wrestle crap bollocks, isn't it? Okay, the hardcore, the Extreme Rules or whatever it was, Elimination Chamber match. With the ECW, the December to Dismember. I had a really fun time watching it, just thinking, nah, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do it. And then they did, and I was so pissed. I was so drunk that I just saw the funny side in it rather than getting pissed off. I just thought, this is ridiculous. And there were a few alright spots as well. Obviously the wrong result. Just the whole thing was dumb. But I remember watching it thinking, hey! I think it's because I hadn't been watching wrestling again for that long. I dipped out of wrestling and I just got back into it. I didn't care as much as I care now. Yeah, Punk and RVD eliminated early. That's ridiculous. WLC was amazing, by the way. WLC was legit 10 times better, 100 times, 1,000 times better, infinite times better than it had any right to be. WLC was a very good match. Go and watch it back. If you haven't seen it, obviously on paper, sounds dreadful. Big pop for Humberto. Are we halfway through Raw? Christ, this is dragging tonight, isn't it, guys? I shouldn't be saying that. That's stupid. Really unprofessional of me, of course. God, this is boring. Why are you watching this? And now Aleister Black randomly teaming with Humberto Carrillo. At least it's leading somewhere. Are we getting a 3-on-3 at Backlash? Are we going to get Black versus Rollins at Backlash? That'd be great. Did you watch Being the Elite today? Marty Scurll returned. I saw that he returned. But I haven't watched it. I saw him behind a door or something, peeking through with glasses and a mask on. Teasing like a Ring of Honor collaboration or something, maybe? I don't know. I didn't really read into it, but I will do. Max, good thing Super Chat always works. Hey, Max! Well, you did it. Do you think Pete Dunne would have turned on Riddle if he could compete instead of Thatcher? No, I think they were going to run with them for a little bit longer. I really do. I think they were going to hold the belts for a bit longer. It was very rushed, the Thatcher thing, wasn't it? Very rushed. That whole thing played out in like 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Did you check out Letterkenny yet? No. Sorry, Dragon. I'm such a dick. I've got that list of stuff, and it's so daunting. I boot it up. I've got this Google Doc of stuff that I need to watch, listen to, play, etc. And I open it up, and it's just a flood of stuff. I need Dave Meltzer to give it a once-over, give it all star ratings, and then the great stuff, the 5-star games, movies, songs, I'll listen to first, watch first, play first. Adam Prophet, if this golf gets... Adam Prophet. Try again. If this golf segment gets higher than an F on graded, I'm going to lose my mind. Well, Tom's got some nasty comments coming his way because he loved it. He just texted me. He was a big fan. I don't like to be too critical, but this is downright awful. Yeah, it's just crap, isn't it? It's crap. Miss my Roman super chat, says Austin. I didn't see one, mate. Oh, sorry, I did, mate. I did. Austin laughed 41 minutes ago. You know, I actually miss Roman, genuinely. Me too, Austin. Sorry for missing that earlier, pal. Never intentional. Yeah, I really miss Roman. I think he's just consistently entertaining. I've decided that I'm just going to be more vocal about the fact that I really, really like Roman Reigns. Because so many people are down on him. I don't care if it makes people dislike me. Because I'm going to go balls to the wall with it. Roman Reigns is fantastic. And he deserves to be the face of the WWE. Nice kick. That big kick to the face there. The funeral for Vanguard 1 this week was one of the best things Being the Elite have done. Oh, I do need to check it out. I rarely watch Being the Elite, but I do need to check that out. I saw a few tweets saying it's very good as well. Brian, I want someone to hit the plexiglass. Yes, yeah, they need to do something with that. They won't. They're going to get a few weeks out of that, aren't they? Oh, it's not going to shatter. Yeah, do it. Yeah, plexiglass block. Come on. Get a Roman Empire tattoo. That's a good shout. Have you seen Roman's new ink? That must have pissing hurt. It's taken ages as well. I might just get the full on as a tribute right over my tip. Brian Bunker. Ooh, he is good, isn't he? It's okay. I'm not here for good streaming anyway. You come to the right place, Austin. Cheers. And I think I'm up to date. Yeah. Roman gets my mum excited. I think if you are a human being and Roman doesn't get you in some way sexually excited, well, you're just lying. He's a ludicrously good-looking man. Those eyes. Why they ever gave him the stupid blue contacts? Didn't need them. Looks silly. So glad they scrapped them. Yeah, booking screwed Roman, I agree. But the thing is, as soon as unless it's a few certain wrestlers, as soon as the internet wrestling community, or whatever you want to call it, gets wind that somebody is going to be the guy, somebody is going to be pushed, the office are into them, they're going to turn on them every time. There are very few exceptions. So bollocks to it. Roman Reigns is the best wrestler in WWE. In every way. Bivens, you handsome man. I love Bivens. This is great. This is super fast paced. Just enjoying this. Guys, if you're not watching, or if you're just watching me for some insane reason, go and watch this match because it's really bloody good. Just spot after spot after spot. Theory. Oh, and it's over. Theory's won it. Clean. As a thistle. Bryan and Punk we didn't turn on. No, those are two exceptions, without a doubt. Internet darlings. Whoa. Black just went flying there.
It's not enough just to win the match. Needs to learn.
Oh, they're going to do the eye. They're going to do the eye. This is grim, isn't it? This is...
You need to understand. Listen to me. Hey,
It's pretty nuts for current era WWE. We are seeing more Edge for sure, but the eye thing is gruesome.
shut up and listen to me. I understand what you're trying to do. You want to fight for Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio was
Look at Bivens in the background. Oh, he's so good.
If you continue to stand in my way, then everything that he sacrificed for will be in vain. So you need to back off. You understand me?
Look at Humberto. Don't look at the corner, mate. That'll hurt more.
Or he loses an eye. Put it down.
Oh, look, he loses an eye. It's just...
Get out of the ring. Get it out of the ring. Get it out of the ring. Do not
Oh, it's so good. So good.
make me sacrifice the two of you.
The greater good.
To sacrifice Rey Mysterio.
As well, by the way, we're going to get Black versus Black. Black on Black. Get it? Because that was his name before. Do you remember, guys? Rollins versus Black. Come on.
We've seen it a long time here at WWE, and Seth Rollins completely off the deep end.
They dropped Bivens' group in NXT. Is that legit?
Messiah capable of now with these two disciples, Murphy and Theory, doing his beck and call.
That's right. Tyler Black. It was Tyler Black. Well done, guys. That's what I was getting at. Oh, yeah. Edge is going to accept the thing? I know he's already done that. Is Edge just going to give us his thoughts? Eye for an eye match. I like it. Joski gets it. You remember, don't you, guys?
Large pizzas with up to 3 toppings for just $9.99. Choose contactless delivery or new curbside pickup at pizzahut.com.
Yeah, not... Emmett, come on. Play the game, mate. Dragon, a Roman walks into a bar, holds up 2 fingers and says, 5 beers, please. A Roman walks into a bar, holds up 2 fingers and says, 5 beers, please. 5 beers. I'm going to need another joke explaining. This isn't going... Jason Martin, is Roman even better than Mojo? For the purpose of what I just said, and my insistence on being Roman's biggest fan from now on, yes. Sorry, Mojo.
Don't do it. Don't you dare.
I don't think so. Okay, big fella. Gonna get through this together.
Think of... Ah, Roman numeral. I was thinking of Roman Reigns. I didn't get it. A Roman. It said A Roman. Oh, what a fool. Kayla. Hello, Kayla. Don't judge me. My satellite is out. So that you all... Sorry, don't judge me. Your satellite is out. So you are all that I've got that isn't freaking baby bum. Why? What do you mean? Oh, so you're literally just... You're getting everything through me. So you've missed all of the show, basically, Kayla. Except for some whinging about Dominic Cummings and my rough day on Twitter. That's all you've really heard. That's all you know. Hey, at least you knew... At least you know... I've lost my train of thought. At least you know how knackered I am. It's not what I was going to say. I'm pooped, guys. I'm looking forward to tomorrow off, essentially. Tune in, TEW 2020 over on Twitch in the evening. I think Tom's doing it at 8. Yeah, it's 8. Thank you for keeping explaining it. I know some people are behind. Well, that all seemed very authentic. Batman loves working for Amazon.
We're gonna try something different today.
NXT, I will be back on Wednesday for NXT. For the cage match. Matt Riddle. Timothy Thatcher. Curtis Angel. Uncle Curtis Angel. Goodness me. Austin laughed. Numerals, Adam. I'm there. You're about 2 minutes behind. That means you got a massive cock though, Austin. Oh god, I was saying that word as well. Guys, I need a quick Jimmy piss. Sleepy Adam is... is he? Sorry, I'm crap again tonight, guys. I'm trying. Now for a quick piss, have a quick drink. Should have done it at the beginning of the break, really. Let me know what I missed.
Randy, a few weeks ago on Raw, you caught me flat-footed, tongue-tied. Maybe I was basking in the glow of WrestleMania still. I don't know. But it doesn't happen often, so congratulations. You laid the bait. I bit. And now I find myself doubting my ability to be fully transparent. Why not? Can I hang? You know, I was retired for 3,212 days. In that time, you competed in 1,126 matches. I did the research. And now, I'm looking at it and I realize I have to prove myself to myself. So strangely, Randy, I want to thank you. Because you made me contemplate things I hadn't contemplated.
Oh, I'm missing the Edge promo. Bollocks. 1 second.
Very deeply. So the same night, I got home and I watched the first installment of The Last Ride documentary series.
As if I'm missing this.
Watched myself over there pontificating about
What an idiot. Has it been good?
is it time to hang up your
Of course it's been good.
I was still retired at this point.
He just said pontificating. Of course it's good.
And now,
Cash money, yeah, I can.
so dead man. I get it. I get it.
Does a good sniff, doesn't he?
Randy,
Randy's not winning. I think Edge is winning here. I think it legitimizes him as a guy who can still go in a wrestling match.
hold for hold, toe to toe with the
And I don't think they're just going to 50-50 book it.
Shawn Michaels.
Match shouldn't be happening.
Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio,
Mysterio.
Christian, William Regal, Owen Hart, Mr. Perfect, Davey Boy Smith, the list
Cool.
goes on and on.
An Owen Hart mention. It's
Every style
a bit of a shocker.
adopted. When it was my job, I pulled
Worthy,
it up
obviously,
to my
but
level.
after the Dark Side of the Ring stuff.
I taught guys how to get to the next level because that was part of my job and I was damn good at it. I was a 5-tool workhorse for this company. Now, if you're paying attention, and I know you are, Randy, you'll notice that everything I said was in the past tense.
Loves a sniff. We all
Because
love
I
a sniff,
know
don't we?
if I can do any one of those things anymore. But at Backlash, I am going to dig to the very depths of my soul. To try. That's all a man can do.
The greatest wrestling match ever. You know what that needed? Is more NXT talent going, woo! Yeah! Go on, Adam! Copeland, not Pacitti. No, that was really good. Sorry I missed the first 30 seconds of it or whatever. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Might possibly be the greatest wrestling match ever. I think there's no question we're going to see the best effort from two of the best to ever do it.
What's she doing here? Hello, Shotzi. She doing commentary. More cutaways of the crowd. It's Casey Catanzaro. Hello, Casey. All the lads. No Dexter Loomis. No Dexter Loomis. We are in to out. It's really. It's a slow one tonight, despite the fact that it's not even been bad. Just going slow. Luna's feeling sleepy. You alright, Luna?
Happened to me. This riddle.
People have no idea how much pain he's in.
Slow, but not as boring as last week. Yeah, last week wasn't good, was it? I remember finishing the stream last week a bit sort of deflated. Like,
Remember who the you are.
3 hours of my life I'll never get back. Adam, V means 5 in Roman. Oh my god, Reese. Oh! Oh god. Yeah, it does it, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it does, I guess. Yeah? Yeah? Now you say it. Another ad? Are you taking the piss?
So they literally have like little
Why is that so quick? That Edge promo didn't go on for that long.
and the pieces of Reese's.
Oh, that Sonic milkshake looks tasty, doesn't it? You know what that milkshake had in it?
The first
Iced creams.
But when allergies and congestion strike, take Allegra D, a non-
Yeah, no Ric Flair yet. Has he got an announcement? What did the WWE.com thing say?
Say yes to Allegra D.
Ric Flair to lend his expertise on the greatest wrestling match ever. That's what Flair's doing tonight. So he's going to be talking to his old Evolution buddy, Randall Keith, about how to do a really good figure 4 leg lock. And fall flat on your face. Get knocked off the turnbuckle. And blade. I'd love that. Now Randy. Woo! You just want to conceal the razor blade. Woo! and your wrist tape. Woo! And that is what makes a great wrestling match.
We're pretty different. Somos muy diferentes.
Horizon knows everyone in your family is different.
There are so many of us doing so many different
Obscure, because his name means Tyler Black and Roman. Oh, obscure! I get it now. I get it.
The plan is so reasonable. They can stay on for the rest of their
If a milkshake doesn't have ice cream in, then it's a smoothie. That's bollocks. That is such bollocks. I'm not getting into this again.
$900 off the Motorola Edge Plus.
Liberty, liberty, liberty. Hugh, this is the problem with Raw. Even a good Raw is 3 hours long and eventually drags. It's always at this point. I always end up looking at the time and being like, oh, God, after 2 hours. 3 hours. Oh, it is annoying, isn't it? I know how important it is financially to them. It just makes it a struggle.
Here's the story of Green Mountain Coffee.
Woo!
Meet Mario. Mario helps make Nantucket Blend taste phenomenal, so we support him.
When do you think MJF wins the world title?
Soil rich and his coffee stunningly delicious. All for a smoother tasting cup at home.
End of this year, beginning of next.
Is mealtime a struggle?
First pay-per-view of 2021. There you go. I'm locking it in now, Bleary Athlete. Sooner rather than later, though, without doubt. Because he's very, very good. Although he did struggle. Did struggle. Very back and forth, that match. It surprised me. It was one of my favourite matches on the card. I'm not saying it was bad in any way.
It has a truckload of peanuts surrounding sweet.
Truckload of peanuts. That's a big chocolate bar. What's it called? A payday? That's a big bar.
At Domino's, we think you and your
A truckload of peanuts.
hours are running at 450 degrees, and your pizza stays untouched from here to your table. Use contact.
Yeah, I think it will be over, Moxley. I think it will. I think he'll screw him somehow. It won't be a clean win, that's for sure. But yeah, I think it will be over, Moxley. Dragon Reborn. I like this running joke. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, we got a new one. Add it to the t-shirt. Roman numerals. Why have we got a really long ad break again? We have just had one. You know what, guys? Ugh, I had an amazing piss in there. I bleached my bathroom today. I've cleaned everything, right? And the smell of bleach is one of my favourite smells ever. It's so... Oh, it's just lovely. Everything stinks of bleach in this flat. That's why I got the windows open. You may have noticed. Look, that's open. Freezing my bollocks off here. Oh. Working the night at Tesco. Thanks for the company. Viva Bobby. Thank you. What department are you on? You're on .com. I had a friend who worked for Tesco, and he was on the .com team, and he always used to say it like that. Yeah, I'm doing .com today, Adam. Hello, Cena. Good lad. Good lad. Yeah, I hope your shift goes quick.
So you mean to tell me that y'all
Yeah, that's a popular one. The smell of petrol or gas.
You remember when Ivar?
People love that.
Bruh, your boy had
Finally, we can see the tag team titles.
to the hole,
That's
bruh.
right, bro.
Yes.
They're on the box behind them.
Many birdies. How about this? Y'all pick the next challenge and just break it. We just sell this thing, whatever you want to do. Look, just pick the next
Yeah,
challenge.
.com.
Okay. We choose
Wait, so you pack all the stuff?
anything except
You pack all the stuff now for the morning deliveries, or you're not delivering through the night, are you?
do you boys bowl?
Oh, they're going bowling next week.
All the things you could have picked.
Just bollocks, isn't it? It's just not good.
Exactly what I'm talking about right there.
So why would they know how to bowl? Like, I get axe throwing.
Ordinary talent.
Why would they know
Inevitably be.
how to bowl but not know the rules of golf?
They'd rather golf than act like champions.
Nikki Payton likes a good shampoo.
No. We don't have any.
What else we got? Adam, you can't sleep on stream. I can do what I want. Oh no, not legally. It's against the YouTube's
On like the WWE Championship
terms of service.
Backlash. So, excuse us. How's your face? Yeah, how's your face? What? Looks like you took a little.
Yeah, you know what? I'd really like to see them do
Better ice up, son.
instead of bowling.
No ice, man.
I was thinking maybe they could have
Claymore kick.
have a wrestling match.
But do you
where they would pretend to fight
Okay, well, how about this? How about
in a scripted form of entertainment.
versus the two of us tonight?
Oh, they're going to wrestle.
Up for it. Bring me the smoke.
They're going to wrestle MVP and Bobby tonight for some reason. Killing time.
Wow, that's a heck of a challenge. Tag team match. MVP and Lashley. Sign me up.
So Charlotte was getting booed like mad earlier. Now everybody's wooing and cheering. So that makes sense. Bobby, I'm a bit gassy tonight. Cheers, mate. Cheers, Bobby. Different type of gas. Talking about the old petroleum. What does propane smell like? What is propane? Is it like Calagas? Is that propane? Propane. Yeah, Calagas. We used to have a Calagas heater. Hated that smell. Best Subway sandwich. Also, had beans. No, I haven't had beans. Best Subway sandwich. They're all pretty bad, let's be honest. Although I had an Italian BMT fairly recently and it was alright, you know. It was alright. Spicy. So I'm going to go with that. I always go for steak and cheese. Bloody money bags here. That's a premium sub, honey. But it's just not steak, is it? It's like dog food. They should call it dog food and cheese. Let me put my glasses on you, like Bret Hart would. Oh, I dreamed about getting those glasses plonked on my head. Adam, you missed mine, did I? Oh yeah, there it is. It's a really nice one as well, obscure. Adam the smoothie drinking, bleach huffing dick. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, sorry. No, I've done that one. And it's Nia. This is going to be a hoot. I don't care about Nia. I don't care about Natalya. I like Charlotte. But I've seen far too much Charlotte lately. That said, I feel like a bit of a hypocrite there because I've been complimenting Asuka for popping up all over the place and being the absolute workhorse. But I'm complaining about Charlotte. I think it's because Charlotte's just been sort of booked for longer matches, more prominently, and promo time. And she's been less entertaining than Asuka. So maybe I'm not a hypocrite. You're miles behind. No, I'm not. No. If anything, I'm ahead of time. This match hasn't even happened yet, mate. And a profit. Now they're bowling. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I understand Michael Sidgwick. I laugh with all the respect in the world for Sidgwick. I love him. He's a great guy. These segments have officially ruined me. Yeah, they are bad, aren't they? They are bad. Michael gets such a rough time of it for his opinions. I don't have time to watch or read much stuff that isn't just our own anymore, but I do see comments pop up from time to time. I love Sidgwick. I think he's a great guy. He's a really nice bloke. Him and Hamflet. Every time that I saw them at a WCPW show after we left and had a chat with them. I just really enjoyed it. I just think they were good guys. I'm not like most guys. Natty's doing the old house show. Come on. Quicker claps. Get everybody pumped up. Come on. Throw your t-shirt out there, Natalya. Do a test of strength. Easy. 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 Yeah. Glorious. Adam, did you get on with Simon Miller? Yeah, I love Miller. I've not spoken to him in quite a long time, actually. I don't think I've spoken to him since, like, beginning of this year, end of last year, but I love Miller. I bumped into him at, I think, some sort of press event. I can't remember where it would have been. He's just lovely. He's just really, really nice to talk to. Scram to the outside. They've cleared the commentary table. Asuka not getting involved right now. Go on, let's do a spot with the plexiglass, shall we? It's been good, this, by the way. I'm not actually just taking the piss. It has been pretty good. Charlotte's got the top of the announce table, the long bit. Oh, she's rammed it into Nia. Agony. Give him a call, lad. Yeah, I'll ring Simon Miller at 3:06 in the morning. So that is a solid idea, you pleb. I'm not the most. Oh, not now, of course. Sorry, Greg. Yeah, I should call him for a catch-up. I don't really talk on the phone. I spoke to my grandparents today and my mum on the phone. It's quite unusual that I find phone calls a bit awkward. I'm not very good at them. What's going on here? Big old chops on the apron. Oh, Samoan drop. Not to the outside. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, double powerbomb through the announce table. Are they going to get her over there? Oh, they're going to do it. Nicely, yeah. Wow. Good spot, that. It's pretty cool. Don't go to a break again. Please don't go to a break again. Oh my god. Liberty, liberty, liberty. Flipping heck. I think I say this every week. But are there more breaks this week? Adam, doing any Spyro 3 after this? Yeah, go on. Go on, I'll do a 1 level, 2 levels maybe. Yeah, I will. I'll do a quick one if you guys fancy it. Twitch.tv/Cultaholic. You should know where it is by now. Go and give us a follow now, so you're there when I start. I'll do half an hour or so. It's not going to be a long one. It's not going to be a long one. But why not? Brendan, getting frustrated that a ring post spot seems to be the only way to stop big wrestlers in 2020. They do it a lot. They do it a lot. The thing that I noticed that they were really overusing is the barricade spot. I feel like they do too many barricade spots. Yeah, come on! Little purple pleb dragon C-word. Come on! Come on! He's gonna do it. Because otherwise he'll just lay in bed and stare at the ceiling and be sad. Thanks very much, Brendan. I'll get some rest, don't worry. I'll get some rest. I'm not going to really... I'm doing a bit of work tomorrow, but not a great deal of it. Will he ever sell Cultaholic title replicas? What's Cultaholic? No, we looked into it, and it just wasn't feasible. It was the amount of hassle that it was going to be, essentially, for the number that we would actually sell and trying to make a little bit of money on them, even if it's just like... Even if it was like 50 quid a title or something, like for the real ones, it wouldn't be worth it. It was so much hassle getting that first one. If I fall asleep, it gives me Spyro content for tomorrow. It's a good way of looking at it. Try not to fall asleep though. I want to chat to some people. I'm going to be doing a big long 4-hour rant about Dominic Cummings. So get excited for that. I'm not really. Come and join me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/CULTAHOLIC. That spells in the chat. Ice cream bars. We're doing ice cream bars, obviously. All with Fraser Porter on. That's the only character that you're going to get. Lovely Fraser. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's going to say it. It's going to say it. It's going to say it in a second. Everyone's going to say the word. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Wait for it. There! Emmett's done it first! Come on! Come on! Come on, you bastards! Come on, you mother. Only one person said it. Emmett, I love you and nobody else. RC's done it! Yeah! Come on! 2 people did it. Pathetic. Lovely Fraser. Lovely, lovely. He's a great guy. Oh! Roman numerals. Brian, thank you. Zach, thank you. Charlie, thanks for that. JTG matches are better than Cultaholic streams. JTG was alright. Here we go. Look at that. There we go. DK, Joski, Gaz, Martin, Nikki. Good lads.
Asuka couldn't believe it. Meanwhile, back here ringside, Asuka tossed Nia Jax back inside the ring.
But Emmett is the OG there. Here we go. Here comes the finish. Nia's going to beat Natalya, obviously. Natalya's going to throw a tantrum. Charlotte's taken out on the outside. Protect Charlotte.
Nice defense by Nia. Nia Jax trying to battle back. Cover.
Oh no, Charlotte's back in. I think she's gone a little bit longer. Oh no, not quite. Newport's finest. Adam, what would you do with Nia after she loses to Asuka, assuming that she wins this? Struggle to take her seriously anymore. Cheers to the Cultaholic lads. I don't know. Because you've done babyface with her, you've done heel with her, she's never been that entertaining. Maybe send her to NXT. Try and figure something out down there. But I honestly don't know the answer to that, mate. Because nothing's fully worked with her for me. No, I don't know. Needs a gimmick. Or a tag partner, maybe? Who would you put her with? That would be interesting. I'd love to see her and Casey Catanzaro. Come on, reconnect. Reconnect, you mother flipper. Reconnect. That means 5. Reconnect. Come on. Is anything there? Nothing else broke. Other things were refreshing and that. How odd. Yes! Asuka's amazing. Good match. Very good match. No. Figure 8. Natty breaks it up. Got it locked in? No way. Not a chance. Loads of cutaways to Asuka. All the cutaways. Here comes Nia to ruin the fun. Charlotte rolls out. Surely. No. Feels like they've gone about this arse backwards, right? Nia's about to win here. Simone drops coming up. Oh no, Charlotte! No! Broken up, yeah. Off goes Natalya, which is a bit of a shocker. If she's... I love Asuka. She's just so good. I've got a few super chats to get to in a second. I'll just finish watching the end of this match and I'll get to them. Thank you very again.
Oh, and Nia Jax is somehow back up to her feet. We've been saying that a lot about Nia Jax. Somehow she's still in this match. Somehow still fighting. By Charlotte Flair now caught by the irresistible force. Repeated headbutts. Nia Jax, oh my gosh, ascending up the ropes. Nia Jax going up here to meet the queen. And here comes Natalya now.
I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to miss the good spot. It's going to be a good spot. Bless me. Got to wash my legs now. I've just put my hands on my hair. That's disgusting. Oh my god. Very good match this. Shag, marry, kill. JR, Lawler, Cole. I'm going to marry Cole. Because he's always on the road. He's just going to be out of the house. I won't have to see him that much. Who am I going to shag? I'm way too old for Lawler. I'm gonna shag JR. Because from his Twitter, we all know that he is a very, very horny individual. Which means I'm killing Lawler. Sorry. Oh. What's the finish? What's the finish? Charlotte's rolled out again. Natty's screwed. Samoan drop. Here we go. This is exactly what we thought would happen. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just exactly what we thought would happen. There you go. They sort of started this arse backwards, didn't they? In that they started building to Nia before she had got the match. So this match just felt a bit unnecessary. Why didn't they start the build after this? Right. Sorry, guys. If the Mixed Match Challenge returns, we need to see the team of Nikki Cross and Drew. Oh, because they're both Scottish. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Put Nikki with Killian Dane. Let them have some fun together. Put them on the telly together. Be nice. Newport's finest. Cheers. Definitely not Tamina. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. NXT crowd would eat her alive. I think she's done, to be honest. Maybe time for her to use her exposure and do other project. I'm not even going to disagree with you there. Newport's finest. I'm really not. I would normally say, no, just stick around. She's fixable. I don't see myself being invested again. Yeah, I think I'm with you, mate. Late to the show. What's with the audience? What? There isn't an audience. Wait a second. Yes, the NXT people are in the audience, but they're behind plexiglass and they're spaced 2 meters apart. And they've been standing there for ages. Shag, marry, kill. Burger King, KFC, McDonald's. It's tough to actually like all three of them. Right, I'm going to kill Burger King, though. Because it's so overpriced. If you're not using a voucher, it's about 45 quid for a meal. So goodbye, Burger King.
You know what? I think I've forgot something back in the locker room. And I have this strange feeling that I'm not going to find it until Lashley's match is over. Thank you.
Oh, interesting. Marry, I guess, means I have to experience lots of it. So I'm going to go KFC. Because I love a bit of KFC. No, the menu's not as... I'm gonna marry McDonald's because the menu, there's more different stuff. I'd get tired of it still quite quickly, but it would take a little bit longer. And they do fruit bags. So I'd be a picture of health. I'll shag KFC. KFC is like my dirty little secret as it is. Love a KFC. Shag JR, he'll give you the slobber knocker, said Jared. Thank you very much. If you smell do. Oh, KFC gravy. everybody knows this, and I think I've said it on various videos, but I watched that thing about how they make KFC gravy. So they've got the gravy mix, and then they get all the chicken shavings, the bits that drop off the chicken in the fryer, all that sludge, right? They get that, they mix it with the gravy mix, heat it up, that's your gravy. But it's so damn good. It is so damn good. Yeah, I guess, what, do KFC do anything healthy? Corn on the cob? That's pretty much it, isn't it?
Also call me Betty.
Chicken wax. Is that what it's called?
Spicy or home-style chicken sandwich, crispy or spicy 10-piece nuggets. But let's be real.
Morning, friendo. Hello, Nico. Good to see you. Since we are in a new day, yes it is, not Monday, can I get a happy birthday for yours truly? Too bad I can't do anything because of the pandemic. Oh, it's you! Nico, happy birthday. Have a wonderful one. I feel like... Wait, when was it? Was it your birthday? Is your birthday today? It is your birthday today, after midnight, yeah. Happy birthday, mate. I'm sorry you can't do anything. I hope you treat yourself to something nice, even if it's just a nice bit of food, nice bit of grub and a walk or something. But sending all my love. They don't do rice boxes here, I don't think, do they? At least I've not seen. They're not on Deliveroo. Sign, push, release. Usos, Bucks, Revival. Oh. To my company, right? Okay. So let's pretend they're all available. One, instead of release, I'm just sort of saying, no, we're not having you. I'm going to sign...
Cheetos has popcorn now?
I'm gonna need you to. Never mind.
Oh, you guys are going to hate me again. I'm going to sign the Bucks. Because that would get the most attention, I think, out of that lot. People would be like, oh my god, the Bucks? AEW Originals have left the company to join PWF, the Cheaties Wrestling Federation. I'm going to push the Usos. Because I just love them. And I'm going to release the Revival again. Sorry, lads. Sorry. I'm not like most girls. It's a lunchtime menu thing. Oh. I didn't know they did them. They do it in store, do they? You're the fucking little princess. Then, as well. You know what? I want to see Usos versus Bucks more than I want to see Revival versus Bucks. Or FTR, whatever you want to call them now. I think the Usos are just so good.
Is she gonna feel pressured to say yes? Artem might be ready. I don't know if my sister is. Total Bellas. Only on E.
I am so hungry, says Nikki. I made calzone tonight. I made 2, but I wasn't hungry, so I've got another calzone kicking about there. Something to look forward to. Oh god, they've lost their table. How will they see the action? They're so far away. Look at Byron's socks. He is a dweeb, isn't he? Oh no, it's Memorial Day and it's American flags. I've just been a bellend there. Still a dweeb though. Still a dweeb. Adam, have you watched Total Divas before? I haven't. Oh, I've seen the odd clip. Oh, here we go. We're going to get the Gronk drop into the title. Thank God that we got the bloody 24/7 list out. Oh God, we're working on US champions and Apollo's just won it. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's alright. It's not even been recorded yet. Job, push, release. Cody, Roman, Keith Lee. I like them all so much. Right. It's going to be on brand, so I'm pushing Roman because he is the best. He is the best wrestler. I'm jobbing out Cody. Oh, it's 2 negative ones. Yeah, bollocks to it. A nostalgia run. Cody, I'm going to rebrand him as Stardust. And then job him out for a bit. Then he'll get super frustrated. And then the fans will get behind him and it'll be all organic and lovely. I'm releasing Keith Lee. Oh, I hate that question, Duncan. Too many negatives there. There's only one nice one. Robin Gronk. Right, he's coming for him.
Football men listening out there? Our truth. More like our lies. I can't thank you enough for your very public declaration on Twitter that you'll be coming after my 24/7.
So it's not happening yet. They reused the WrestleMania name slate there. That was the WrestleMania font.
You've got all the intel you need during your quest. I am Gronk. WrestleMania 36.
He's reading off an auto cue.
And reigning 24/7 champ.
I think he's reading off an auto cue. Do you hear that click?
I know you have a lot of memories with this title and you fought hard for it, but that's in the past, truth. 24/7 Gronk is the present and the future. 16 years of playing football and growing up with four brothers has prepared me to fight anytime in any place. So
where's he going to do it?
24/7, 7-Eleven, I-95 South, W9, whole 9 yards championship.
Yeah, you can see the auto cue in his glasses.
This is a warning, our truth. I will see you coming because
Cheeky.
I got eyes on back of my head.
Yeah, good end to the promo, Belen. I actually quite like Gronk. Bit hairy now, isn't he? Punishment idea, Total Diva / Bella's weekend marathon. That's a really good one, actually. I'm surprised we've not done that yet. Yeah, I like that. Matt Scales, thank you very much, mate. Good to see you again tonight, Adam. How ridiculous was the John Cena dating simulator? I haven't laughed so much in ages. I was so wankered. I actually watched that stream back because I was genuinely really drunk by that point. Should I have a whiskey? I do sort of fancy a whiskey or salting. No, maybe I won't. No.
MVP.
Yeah, maybe I don't
After
know.
being hit
Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
by Drew McIntyre,
Apparently there's a sequel, so I might give that a go at some point. I'm going to be over on Twitch
especially gets a tag
in
team champion
30 minutes time, playing a little bit, just a touch, a smidgen of Spyro the Dragon 3. So come and join me. Year of the Dragon, I think was the subtitle.
Well, guys, you never know who's going to show up on
Woo!
But tonight, we are going to be joined by the two-time WWE Hall of Famer, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Bum, bum.
The question is, why is Nature Boy going to be on Raw? We'll find out next.
Well, you've already said why he's going to be on Raw. He's helping Randy Orton out, isn't he?
Homeschoolers and living room exercisers.
He's for some reason teaching Randy Orton to wrestle.
Best delivery deal.
That's a thing. Have a banana milkshake. I had some milkshake today. I had a strawberry milkshake earlier. Even though it's not real milkshake, it's strawberry smoothie. Idiots. Have a whiskey. Go on then, I'll have a little whiskey. Just a cheeky little one. Just a cheeky little one.
It's not easy crafting the distinctive full-flavor taste of Maker's Mark. Getting all our water from our
Right, I've got this thing, right, that I bought in an airport that I've been meaning to try for ages. I just like the bottle. I've already been told that it's crap. But I'm interested to see what it's like. It's a peach tea whiskey. And it's an American thing that we don't get over here. But I bought it and I just thought, oh, that looks kind of cool. That'll look nice on the bar. So I grabbed one. Let's see if it's any good, shall we? It's not going to be. That smells amazing, you know. That smells really good. We're about to find out. Live! Oh, it's very clear.
Well, Dad's still dead. What are you doing with your life? I want to become a real tattoo artist.
It does look like gasoline. Tyler says it sucks. Yeah, I mean, it was really cheap. I'm not expecting it to be any good. But I'm fairly easily pleased as well, so... It's a bit sweet for me. It would be nice in a cocktail. It would be nice in a cocktail. Or with a bit of soda water or something.
Sandwich yet? You know that crispy chicken on toasted brioche. It's like
I'm experiencing some things right now.
It's really sweet. Like, ridiculously sweet. It's alright. It's called Stillhouse. It's not weak or anything. It's 35%. I mean, it's not as strong as a normal whiskey, obviously, but it's just very, very sweet. Yeah, it's almost clear. It's fine. Let's have a whiskey for the boys, Adam. Way ahead of you, mate. Well, sort of. It doesn't taste great. It's fine. It's fine. Faustino, that was for you, by the way, mate. Of course. Could make it into an old-fashioned. Yeah, go on. I'll make it into an old-fashioned. We'll do an old-fashioned. You can listen to me stir for about 45 minutes. That'll be fun, won't it? Ow! Just cut my finger open.
You're evil. An evil genius. A new season of Chrisley Knows Best. Coming soon on USA. Tomorrow night on FS1. We are the future. The future is now. From humble beginnings to legendary WWE superstars.
Legendary!
Story of Florida Championship Wrestling. It all starts at 10 p.m. Eastern, followed by WWE Backstage live at midnight, only on FS1.
He's bleeding! He's cut himself open by accident! It's a disaster.
And a superstar who knows all about offering some of the greatest matches in the history of WWE, none other than two-time Hall of Famer, Ric Flair. Nature Boy Ric Flair here, a man that has participated in more great wrestling matches than any man to ever walk the aisle. So the WWE reaches out to Nate. They say, Nate, what in your opinion will be
It's just a Skype call, isn't it? Nothing's happening, is it?
considered to be the greatest wrestling match
It's just a Skype call. Great. I cut my finger open. Oh, you can see it as well.
ever since I
Mmm.
limousine ride and
That was a tribute to Ric Flair, by the way, guys. I've cut myself twice today by mistake.
greatest in-ring performer today is Randy Orton,
Right, we're doing a half-assed, weird old-fashioned now.
the man who
Just a second.
at Backlash. Woo! Woo!
Not that I don't care about Ric Flair, but that was it, wasn't it? Great. Ric Flair with a 1-minute Skype promo, just glorious stuff. So, oh, it's all Thor. I'm fine. So, we're going to do a half-assed, bad old-fashioned right now, which is going to be
And it does not appear that Shawn Michaels
Whoa.
is intimidated at all.
1,
He got the John Elway retirement.
2,
Elway goes out and wins Super Bowl,
3,
and he retires.
4 blocks of ice.
Got to leave on his terms.
We'll have a little bit more of the Stillhouse whiskey.
Shawn Michaels will not surrender.
It's just a promo for last ride. There you go. A little bit more of that. Sorry, it's difficult to show you guys.
Everybody's still sort of
And then,
amazed that
keep in mind that this is literally the easiest cocktail
speaks to
ever.
the closure that we were able
Bit of decent raw.
to have with one another in that match.
Bit of the old
Was there is the ultimate.
Angostura bitters. Quite spicy those. I forgot. I don't tend to use this bitter anymore. And then, finally, I made old fashions, proper old fashions. I haven't got any orange rind, unfortunately. And finally, oh, I can't do this on camera. A little bit of sugar, and this is going to take absolutely forever. This is a real bastardized old fashioned. Now I'm going to stir it, and you're going to listen to it for about 2 minutes. Couldn't find my stirrer, my proper stirrer. This is paint thinner and soy sauce. That's not going to be great. I've got good whiskey over there. The bitter's alright. It's just it's more spicy than I'd normally buy. Doesn't that sound lovely? Whiskey third. Says Drag. Hugh, I was expecting you to come back looking like Dustin after the Cody match when I heard you bladed off screen. Look at that. It's already closed up. I'm grand. Don't you worry. Hey Adam, would you consider Finn Balor as one of the top 10 wrestlers? Current wrestlers in the world, considering championships, personality and match quality? No. For me, I don't know if he would even crack the top 25. He's very, very good. We've seen him in other companies be very, very good. We've seen him in NXT be pretty damn good.
I can't really remember a time growing up that I ever felt good enough.
What's she doing now? I put way too much bitter in that.
And wondering what this big thing called a life had in store for me, because for a while I felt like I was just floating around and I didn't know if I was gonna hit the sun or crash and burn. But then
They're determined to make her work, aren't they? And so they should be. I think she could be brilliant.
when I found the WWE and got my first piece of wrestling gear with my name on it. So now, I might not know all the answers because life just keeps changing all the questions. But what I do know is I am alive. And I am...
What the hell is she blabbing on about?
I've always been destined to be. And I'm living my best life.
So the promo's about her having fun. And she's happy. Well, good. Well, it's nice to hear that she's happy. What the hell was that crap? Just drink the pissing thing. No, you're meant to stir one of these for like 6 to 8 minutes. I'm not going to do it for that whole time, and I know it's probably quite annoying. I did say it was going to be. Is this the main? Yeah, it probably is, and then Drew coming in at the end. Stop stirring, you dick! I've got to get the sugar dissolved. I shouldn't have put so much sugar in either, because the thing's sweet as hell. Shag, marry, kill, Sean Bean, Mr. Bean, Heinz Beans. I love Heinz Beans. I'm marrying Heinz Beans, without a doubt. I'm gonna shag Sean Bean. That is so sweet. It's not bad, actually. Shag Sean Bean. I watched a documentary, in fact, about Not the 9 O'Clock News, and Rowan Atkinson just came across, and this is gutting, as a little bit of a dick. Down spike until you stop stirring. No. Give us a like right now. Help the channel out by hitting that like button. This is ASMR. Isn't that lovely? That'll do, alright? It's not whinging at me now. Let's try. Oh god, there's still sugar in that. It's way too sweet. It's too much for me. I'll drink it, but it's not good. It's not good. Top 25 wrestlers now then, Adam. Top 10 will do. Well, Roman Reigns is at number 1 now. Right, who am I putting in there? In no order. In absolutely no order. Okada. Rollins.
You can still get specialty chicken, stuffed cheesy,
Bryan.
medium two-topping pizzas, or any 2 or more mix and match items for
Ciampa.
$99 each.
Cole.
So that's something else to be glad about.
Roman is in there.
That's the spirit.
I'm thinking sort of not just in ring here. This is all round entertainment value. IMO Styles.
Get smooth with the fresh ground nut butters and creamy Snickers.
Page, as in Hangman Page, not Page. Osprey. Gargano. That's 10 already. Would Gargano go in the top 10? Probably not, actually. Probably not. I'm just doing men here. I could do a separate one for women. If not, I'd put Charlotte, Becky, Asuka in there also. Jericho. Tanahashi, maybe? He was named Luthez. McIntyre. I don't think McIntyre's quite there yet. Definitely not in the top 25. But I found him far more entertaining than I found Finn. Phoenix is a good shout. Phoenix is a very good shout. I said Omega, George. Sorry for... people didn't seem that offended when I said Finn hasn't done it for me. Faustino, I'm thinking about getting some limoncello delivered based off your review. Any specific recommendations? No, I really don't, because I haven't found one that I truly... I know how good they can be, because I had one at Christmas, and it was so amazing. Pop back in on Wednesday, right, mate? I know you're here all the time. Pop back in on Wednesday, remind me. And I'll ask my mum tomorrow what the one... it's dissolved now, that's looking good. In fact, that looks very tasty indeed. It's a bit big. I'll ask my mum what we had at Christmas, because I haven't found a great one yet, so I won't give you a recommendation yet. Nikal, has this Raw been any better with this small crowd? Yeah, it feels different. I like it. Some people in the chat think it's awkward. I prefer it, personally. Unusual K, wow, Liv, that was great. Now please, get in my multi-dimensional spaceship and join me in my quest for finding who the flip are. Oh, strong words from Unusual K. Patrick Doyle, have you tried a Bud Light Lemonade? Thank you for the very generous donation there, Patrick, by the way. Bud Light Lemonade, I discovered it yesterday and smashed 24 of them. What's your favourite drink right now? No, I don't think... Do we get them here? You're donating from America, because you're in US dollars, I'm assuming at least anyway. No, I've not seen them. Let's have a look at the thing. I'm not a big fan of Bud Light, but something like that, which is just an alcopop, really, isn't it? I'd certainly give it a go. Look at that, they do orange and they do lime as well. It is a lager. Right, interesting. I thought they might just be using the name. No, I'll certainly give it a go next time I'm in the States. Favourite drink right now? You're looking at it, but not with this whiskey and not with these Angostura bitters. I have an old-fashioned every night. I think I've been... Wait a second. Did that just say Ray's announcing his retirement? There's a segment, and I mean, he's not going to. He's going to get attacked or something. That's not how they're going to do it. They're not going to do Ray's retirement, not in front of a crowd. No. No, Ray's not going to retire. I wish we had seen MVP's inflatable little tunnel one more time, because I like that. Crunching away on the ice. I mean, no. I was going to say his contract could be expiring and he was off somewhere else, off to AEW or whether. I don't think there is anywhere else really that could afford him, to be honest. But they wouldn't give him a big bit of exposure before he went, I don't think. Next week's Ray's retirement ceremony. Unsure if it's a work or not. We'll know for sure next week. Yeah, I think it's a work, personally, Mark. We'll see. We'll see. MVP versus Matt Hardy, Casey, was great. It was a really good feud, that. I was very fond of MVP's losing streak. The whole thing, I thought it was a good storyline. And they really... They really ran with it. Like, it went on for months and months. But it was very entertaining. I don't mind that, actually. It's just a little bit too sweet. I don't think I even needed the sugar in that. The bitters might have just levelled it out and made it a bit better. It's peachy, though. It's tasty. Headlines tomorrow. Ray to AEW confirmed. We'll run with that. With that exact capitalisation as well. It's perfect. Ray really wants that mask off, I get from interviews recently. Really? Does he not want to sell any merch anymore? He'll probably do another unmasking thing before he goes. I mean, he's always posting on Instagram his pictures of his face anyway. We all know what Rey Mysterio looks like. Gotta stop crunching away. So, I'm thinking, Drew gets involved, takes out MVP. I think Lashley might eat the pin here still. Dunno. The obvious thing is MVP eating the pin, right? I don't know, I think Lashley might eat it. MVP Kane. I don't remember that much. I don't remember it happening. I don't remember much about it. How's Nige Pack today? He's good. I spoke to Mum on the phone, which was lovely. And she's in good spirits. I was very worried. My dad got one of those letters because he's so ill. My dad got one of those letters saying, don't leave the house for, what was it, like 90 days, I want to say? Or I think even no compete clause. Can't remember how long it was for. Somebody will let me know in the chat, I'm sure. But he got one of the letters saying you're vulnerable, and I was really worried that he would just be a bit sort of complacent, a bit stubborn about it, and then end up going to buy a thing of milk, a bottle of milk or something from the corner shop. But he's been really good about it, and he hasn't gone anywhere. In fact, my mum's taking it so seriously in that they're getting their shopping delivered now, and the furthest that she's been is to the end of the road to the post box, and that's it. And it's brilliant because it puts my mind at ease. Because essentially, if my dad gets it, there's not a good chance that he'll survive, unfortunately, because he is so poorly. So it's a bit of a weight off my mind that he is taking it very, very seriously. But he's good. I haven't chatted to him since he sent me the whiskey, and I sent him a message to say thank you, and we spoke for a bit. But all good.
Get smooth with the fresh ground nut butters and creamy Snickers.
Creamy Snickers.
Armor, minimum effort, maximum protection.
Can't wait for the greatest wrestling match ever. What's this stuff? Aha! Sparkling water. Aha! What's that about? Like Spike for Adam's dad. Yeah, go on. Spike that like. So many ads. Creamy Snickers.
Yeah, we're almost out of sardines. Alright, I'll go.
Bronte, yeah, exactly. Bronte. It's,
Do you know when we'll be able to
Exactly that. I'm not going to go back into it. That's good, Aiden. That's really good to hear that she's not feeling any symptoms. I hope she's okay, mate. I hope she's resting up still. What if Edge and Randy actually do end up having the greatest wrestling match ever, though? I mean, they're not going to, but it's a weird one, isn't it? Like, how are you not just sort of setting yourself up to fail in the? It'll probably be a really good match, but you're calling it the greatest wrestling match ever, and it's not going to be. So, like, what? Are you not just setting yourself up, setting your viewers up for disappointment? It's a bit weird. Has your back stopped hurting as much? No, I'm in a lot of pain at the moment, unfortunately. I'm taking painkillers every day for it. But no, it'll be fine once I'll go and get I'll go to my chiropractor again when I'm able to, and it'll all get sorted out. It's fine. Alan, what's your favourite dance move? It's the spunky C-word dance, obviously, Alan. Sorry, that was Greg. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have hope.
And together, we're gonna end this. This Wednesday, after a shocking betrayal,
Adam, you need me to body slam you. You up to the challenge? I'm a big lad, Nicky. Oh yeah, it's this week, the triple threat as well. Maverick, Kushida, Atlas. That's a big episode of NXT. Big episode. The spunky, what? You've not seen the spunky C-word dance? You've seen it, Patrick. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's a good shout, Casey. I was gonna watch some YouTube videos to see if they could offer any help. It's sort of the reason I'm sitting back tonight is because it hurts a little bit less. I need to crunch it. Does Drake win? They might put him in the finals. I actually think he's going to get knocked out this week. I think Kushida's going to go there. Unfortunately. Lashley very much in control. You know it's serious. You know I feel bad about not talking about the wrestling enough because I'll just go, he's in control, she's in control, and then proceed to ignore it again. Essentially. F's in the chat. What's going on? Hello. Test 1. I can see my level on there working. Kushida, the winner of the Pro Wrestling World Cup, indeed. Just a reminder, just in case you've just joined, I'm going to be doing 45 minutes, an hour tops of a Spyro 3 over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Cultaholic, immediately following this stream, so go and check us out there. Give us a follow if you've not already done so. It'd be lovely to see you all, or as many as possible anyway. I have never seen a naked Mexican, says yoga is great. Yeah, I want that sweet DDP yoga deal. I won't lie, one of the things that I was thinking of doing, is because I'm really not happy with, I put on a lot of weight lately, and I don't feel very confident or good about the way my body looks. So, I was thinking of doing some sort of, some bit of content, whether it's on YouTube, I don't know if it fits on Cultaholic, maybe it would fit if I did DDP yoga. The idea that I had, right, was like a year-long thing with a monthly video showing my progress as I not only get in shape, but train for a wrestling match and do a one-off wrestling match. I don't know if I'll do it. But I'm really not happy with the amount of weight that I've put on lately, especially during lockdown. And the YouTube comments have not been hesitant to point it out either. So, thank you for the nice words, by the way. Thank you for the nice words. But I think it would be a nice little thing, and just like a 12-month thing, and it would give me something to aim towards. Maybe a sort of spiritual successor to the Pinfall documentary. But it's a quick thing, just a monthly little vlog on how I'm doing, showing the progress. And then getting in ring shape for my triumphant return to pro wrestling. That frog splash is literally one of the greatest frog splashes ever in wrestling. He's so good. So good at doing it. It's called getting older. I know, Bobby. I know. Oh, he's locked it in. He's got the Lashley lock in. And that's your lot. That's your lot. Here comes Drew. Wrestle Miller. It'd be fun. I would need somebody, I think, with heaps and heaps of experience to carry me to something relatively decent. I'm sure we could think of something fun to do. Even if it's just another Rumble appearance and I don't have to do that much. To me, it's more about feeling good about myself again. And just losing some weight. Losing the belly. If you don't like it, how do you think we feel, Bizarre Austin? McIntyre's clubbing him. Ref's calling for backup, but nobody's coming out. He's asking the NXT guys to flood in. No, he's not. What's going on? Yes, he is. Here come the NXT boys, but only 2 of them. Oh, is Drew about to destroy the entire NXT roster? I think he is. It's still going. Oh, okay, they're both going to do it. More people, quick. Is that Bugenhagen? Oh, it's that bloke that looks like Ben Potter. Oh, God. Goodbye, NXT. So, wait, what was the point in the plexiglass? Here comes Rick Booges. Go on, Bugenhagen, sort him out. No Owens in the top 25. Fight me. Red, though. I forgot about Owens. He wouldn't be in my top 10. Okay, that's alright. There's enough of them now to stop. Oh, God. No, we're done. God, that was a weird ending. There you go. There you go. And one last one before I go over to Twitch. Twitch.tv/Cultaholic. I'll see you there in a few minutes. Logan signed up to Regular Legs on Patreon. Thank you very much. Make sure that you read the comment thing and send me your address for the t-shirt. I'll sort you that out tomorrow. Thank you, and all Cultaholic, for everything you do. You guys put so much effort into positivity. Thank you. Logan, thank you. Thank you for your support. That really means a lot, mate. Oh, and there is one more, in fact. Aaron. Hey, Adam. Great live stream again. Was it? Good Raw. Bad golf segment. Thoughts on Dream Cruiserweight Unification match? Oh. Out of the ones that are left. I think it is Kushida. Kushida Devlin, right? Yeah, I think that could be amazing. Kushida's been booked really weird in NXT. This could be a turning point in his NXT career, I feel. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Cheers again, Aaron. See you over there on on Twitch. I'll whack in the link one more time for you. HTTPS. Boom boom. Twitch.tv/Cultaholic. Click that, paste that, do whatever you want. I'll see you there in like 5 minutes. I'm going to play a bit of Spyro. And then go to bed. Guys, I love you. Good night. God bless. See ya. See you in